Bless Buddha and the amazing religion.
Welcome to the Buddhism Hotline. My name is Jonathon Hills, and I'm proud to be here with a new co-host on the Buddhism Hotline that's never been on the program before. We're here right now with Philip, who's from Hawaii. So let me explain real quick how I met Philip. And Philip, it's a pleasure to have you in the program. It's nice to have you in the Buddhism Hotline headquarters right now, finally, after we talked about all this for so long. I just want to say that unfortunately, Philip was in a dire situation. Philip, unfortunately, lost his home in the unfortunate Maui blaze, the fire that happened in Hawaii. So he lost his home in Hawaii, and I was actually, coincidentally, there on a missionary trip to help the people of Maui because I'm a good guy. I'm a good person, of course. And we just happened to meet each other, and I realized, you know what? This kid has an opportunity. This kid has a promising future, and I think that we can take a bad and turn it into a good. I think that would be doing a great thing for the world. And I think, Philip, I think you should go ahead and explain to the viewers who you are and why you're here and what you're about.
Yeah, of course. So as you may have heard from Jonathon,
that's me, by the way. I'm Jonathon.
I am from Hawaii, and my house did get burned down in the fire.
Terrible.
It was awful, just god awful, and I don't understand what I can do. The insurance isn't going to pay out.
Did you just say the G word?
Did I say the G word?
Did you just say the G word?
What was the G word?
G-O-D?
Oh, it was Buddha awful. Buddha
okay,
awful.
I thought you're referring to Buddha when you say that, right?
Of course, I'm referring to Buddha.
Okay, I just want to make sure. I thought for a second I was like, oh my Buddha, did I just get a C word guy in here like a Christian? Like no, I didn't want. I want to make sure. Okay. We're good.
It's been so long since I practiced Buddhism. It's been such a long time, but I am getting back into Buddhism now that the fires have burned down my house. Buddhism is the first thing I want to worship, and the first thing I want to become or just fade into.
Beautiful story. And as you can tell, Philip has been through a lot. You know, he's been through a lot in the past month, and you know, I think I heard you had a kid as well.
I do have a kid. He's hanging out in Hawaii. He's not here. He's still in Hawaii.
Oh, he's in Hawaii still? What do you mean? Like
he's just hanging out in Hawaii with his mother for the meantime. His mother is in Honolulu, which has not been her house has not been affected by the fires. So I came down to Tampa.
Okay, that's cool.
But my son is still in.
What's your kid's name?
I don't remember. I don't know who my son is.
You don't know who your son's name is?
We barely ever met. Maybe like once or twice.
Okay, we can just move on from that. That's uncomfortable. I don't want to get into your personal life like that. I know it's a vulnerable position. You're here in front of a lot of people. I don't want to put you in an uncomfortable position, Philip. So we don't have to talk about your past. What matters is the future. And Buddha said that. Buddha said that the past does not dictate the future, right? And that plant is a seed that's grown. And you are a seed, Philip. You are a seed. And Buddha wants to implant his seed in you. He wants to allow you to thrive, to grow, and become the Philip that he knows he wants you to be. And Philip, I see potential in you. I see leadership potential in you. I think you could be the next senior pastor of the Buddhism Hotline. I really do. I think you are a great guy. You know, we've had great conversations. We've had hour-long conversations talking about life, talking about Buddha, talking about all kinds of things. So I think it's a pleasure to have you in the program, and I'm happy to be here. And we're going to help people today. You know, that's what this is about. But before we do that, Philip, I wanted to take a second, and I want to just officially convert you to Buddhism right now because I know you've been a Buddhist in the past, but I've been told that maybe you went through a little bit of rough patches. So I want to make sure that we're on the same boat here and that I can convert you back to Buddhism live on the air right now. Do you want to do that? Are you ready to do that?
Of course, I'm ready to convert to Buddhism.
Just put your hand in the air and repeat after me. Say, I believe.
I believe.
In the holy, holy name.
In the holy, holy name.
The one that shines above all others.
The one that shines above
all others. The holy, holy name.
The holy, holy name.
Of Buddha.
Of Buddha.
Congratulations, Philip. You're now an official Buddhist officially on the Buddhism Hotline. How do you feel?
I feel very blessed.
Blessed. I like that. So, Philip, what we're going to do right now is we're going to help some people. Are you ready to help people?
I'm ready to help people.
Okay, Chad,
Buddhism is the best religion that you could pick.
There's no other religion to choose because Buddhism is the only one true religion. And Buddha designed this religion to save the world. Even people that look stupid can be saved. You know, everyone's redeemable.
You would be stupid not to believe in Buddhism.
I think that there's people that have done very bad things. You know, Adolf Hitler was not a good person. Let me just say that right now. He was not a good person.
And what if he worshipped Buddhism?
He would probably still not be a good person, to be honest. But that's a different conversation for a different day. I think it would be a great time right now to go ahead and have Chad go on the phone lines and take in a random caller. And I'm thinking, Philip, maybe you can bring something to this caller. Maybe you can dig deep into this caller. Maybe you can get inside of this caller, to come inside of this caller, and to help this caller understand the religion. So, Chad, if you could please, let's take a call on the air. Hello, you're on the Buddhism Hotline.
Hey, hello.
Hello, thank you for calling into Buddhism Hotline. I'm here with Philip. Did you want to ask Philip a question about Buddhism?
No, I want to ask you a question. Banchon, you say, who talk bad to me, man?
I'm sorry, who is this?
Mother chode.
I'm sorry. I think we might have the wrong number on the screen. I'm sorry about that. I apologize. I think we had a weird. I'm not sure what happened. We have a serious donation here. Let's bow our heads,
Oh,
Philip.
great. Matt Riddle, Jimmy, and J.D. McDonough had a threesome and made
Okay, so
Philip.
that's a joke. Okay, so I'm going to say this right now, Philip. I'm sorry that got on the air. That is not acceptable. So they just made a joke about you being part of what they called a threesome, which is something that has to do with people having S-word contact. So I'm sorry that you had to see that. That's not going to happen again. Chad, let's make sure that we're running the software right now tonight. That does not happen again, okay?
That was a very funny joke.
No, it was not funny.
It wasn't funny.
It
Not
wasn't
in the
funny.
name of Buddha.
Under odds
Not
on
in the
how
name of
long
Buddha.
until John kills Philip. 1 year.
Okay, so that's another joke. That's definitely a joke. I think that's a joke. So
Chad, not cool.
No, so Chad, you know what that was? They were saying that I'm gonna hurt you. That's what that's what they were saying. They were saying that I wanted to hurt you.
Hurting people is against the Buddhist culture.
It's against the religion of Buddhism. And honestly, Philip, I would appreciate it if maybe you would defend me on that one.
No, we're just not gonna hurt people. Like Jonathon, he's a very nice guy, and he's been worshiping Buddhism for years on years and years. And we don't hurt people in Buddhism. So you're saying he's not a good Buddhist.
And that's not gonna happen again. That's just straight up not gonna happen again. I can promise you that right now. That's not gonna happen again tonight. That is enough. We're moving on to bigger things here. Let's get a call in the air, Chad.
Yo, hello. Is this Jonathon Hills?
Yes, this is Jonathon Hills. You're on the Buddhism Hotline. You're here with Philip, who's new on the program. This is his first time on the program. Do you want to ask Philip? Hello?
Hello, Chatya.
What is going on with our call system today? Chad, can you please restart the call system? I think we're having a glitch. Right now. I'm not sure what's going on with our call system right now. It's having some problems right now. Chad, please fix that.
Nice to meet you, Philip. I would like to get to know you a little. Did you have a skin graft? From the fires? Or were you just born like that?
Excuse
Not that
me?
you're ugly or anything. Just strange looking.
Okay, so first of all, Philip is a very attractive man, and like I said, I don't mean this.
The fires might have given me like a suntan. You could suntan like right next to the fire.
I don't mean this in a weird way, but you're a very
Marshmallow.
fine-looking young man. That is a weird thing to say to somebody, that they look like they need to have a skin graft.
Buddha has blessed me.
That's a weird thing to say to someone, and that makes me very, very uncomfortable. This is his first time on the program. Have some decency and self-respect.
That is not Buddhist.
You're trying to treat him like a dog. He's a human being.
I did not get on
It's
this
a little
Buddha
bit frustrating.
hotline looking weird.
You're not weird looking. They're
And it
projecting.
makes me feel bad.
They're projecting their own insecurities. We have a serious donation
Philip
here.
is Jimmy
I'm going to bow my head to
2.0.
this. Thank you very much. This Buddhism friendly donation. Thank you very much.
Thank you for the bless. Buddha bless.
I think this is serious. Do you know this one? What is this about? What is this about? Chad, what is this about? Is this the Cowboys song again? Hold on a second. Philip, do not.
What happened?
Philip, do not. No. It's not good.
Oh,
This is about doing disgusting things. I'm sorry. I apologize once again.
no!
You need
That is not Buddhist.
You want to go off on them?
You can't do un-Buddhist things. About doing disgusting things. Putting a song, Chad. You're chief. You're supposed to be the dude who runs things. You're supposed to make us feel good, and you're doing un-Buddhist things on a Buddhist hotline? Do you know what that's like, Chad? That's not Buddhist. So why would you do it on a Buddhist hotline? It's out of context. Not cool, Chad.
That was leadership that I just saw out of you, Philip. That was real leadership, and I applaud you. I applaud you for that. That was refreshing. That was refreshing.
Hello, Jonathan. I am a representative for Chuck E. Cheese Incorporated,
sorry?
and you were trespassed on every single location for stealing our mascot's costume and trying to lure kids into a janitor closet.
I'm not familiar with what you're talking about right now.
Jonathon is not familiar?
No, I love kids. I love... Excuse me. I'm sorry. I'm not going to let them win. We're not going to give them the determination right now. They talk about children. They try to make me out to be something that I'm not. You know my character. You know who I am. You know I love kids in a Buddhist-friendly manner.
I'm not sure if Chuck E. Cheese as an organization is Buddhist. I don't know if pizza is Buddhism. I don't know if you put peas on your pizza, if that would make it Buddhist.
We're gonna move past that. We're gonna move past that.
Hi, Philip the First. Hope you are having a good day.
Thank you.
After the show today, please do yourself a favor and run away. John has killed like 10 co-hosts so far,
so
and I don't want that to happen
Chad,
to
I'm
you.
going to ask you one more time, Chad, to please remove this from the call right now.
His balls out in Florida.
Okay, so that is enough. That is enough. I'm not going to do this. We just started the program. We have a new co-host on the program, so that's never been on here before. They're lying. They're lying.
And I'm sure you'll never do anything.
You know I would
to a
never
child.
hurt a fly, Philip. Philip, you know.
Other than give them peas.
Look at me,
something.
Philip. I love you. I love you.
And so does Buddha.
And Buddha loves you too. And I care about you.
Buddha loves us all.
And I would never, I promise you, Philip, that if you're in this studio, you're in safe hands. You're protected. Buddha loves you. I'm not going to do anything to hurt you.
And Buddha
That's the
loves
last
everybody.
thing I would want to do is hurt you. Philip, I love you.
Hello, what's up?
I love you. Hello?
Hello. Jonathan, hey, what's up, man?
Hello. Thank you for calling into the Buddhism Hotline. Do you have a question for Philip about Buddhism today?
Yeah, I got a question for him. Yeah, what do you think of cartoons?
I don't like cartoons.
If they're Buddhist, if they're Buddhist appropriate, they have to be very Buddhist appropriate because if not, it's against the religion.
That's a fair point. And to the Philip's defense, yes, that if it's a cartoon about Buddhism, then I can get behind that. I can get behind that.
Oh, cool. Because I got two more questions. What do you think of the company Disney?
I think Disney,
Disney's kind of unethical to Buddhism. Just the food that they sell at their amusement parks and this Mickey Mouse character. I don't know if I can completely.
Well, I've heard allegations that Mickey Mouse is racist.
Yeah, Mickey Mouse is racist. So
I've heard allegations. I don't know if it's true. I've heard some things about that, and I don't know if Disney is an ethical company. I don't know if they're an ethical company, if they really care about the kids or not.
And Mickey Mouse is definitely not Buddhist. I'll tell you that. Mickey Mouse, he's not Buddhist. So.
Yeah, I know that. But can I do a prayer for y'all?
Yeah, absolutely. If you could do a prayer for us, that would be awesome.
Hello. Okay, good. Okay, I'm gonna say this. Dear Buddha, tonight on the Buddhism Hotline, we praise your excellence, and we hope you come inside our assholes. Phil Swift!
Hey, get the call!
Buddhist. That is not Buddhist.
He just said the PS word. He said Phil Swift. He said Phil Swift, which is not allowed in this religion. That's unacceptable. That is unacceptable.
It was very offensive. Is what
that
it was.
word is not allowed on this hotline. I can tell you that right now. That word is not allowed on this hotline.
And if Buddha is watching this hotline, he is frowning at you. Buddha does not like derogatory words. Buddha is frowning.
That's right, Phil. You show them.
Bless Buddha.
We have a serious message
Philip
here.
is WWE wrestler JD McDonough. Philip is WWE
We are not going to be talking about
Philip is
WWE on the Buddhism Hotline. Thank you.
I don't think WWE is Buddhist.
Okay, Chad, please get any WWE messages off the program right now, please. Chad, okay? Chad, can we please get the
WWE wrestler JD?
Can we please remove that from the program? Thank you very much, Chad. Thank you, Chad. Thank you. Let's try to move past this. We're getting a little bit of filth on the air. We're going to relax. We're going to calm down.
Definitely disappointing, Jonathan. How are you doing today? Hello, Philip. How are you?
Philip would like to introduce himself to the caller. Philip, would you like to introduce yourself to this young man?
Hi, caller. My name is Philip. I am from Hawaii. My house did get burned down. What is your name?
Sorry. My name is Dez, but my friends call me Deuce. Anyway, I'm glad to see that you're on the show. I had a serious question, though.
Deuce.
How do you have
Deuce.
so much?
That
that
sounds
you still
familiar,
have a
Deuce.
five?
Why does that sound familiar, Deuce?
Hey,
Chad?
Wesley, could you shut the fuck up for a minute? Let me talk to Philip in peace.
What
Listen,
happened?
so
Chad,
how do you
I don't
sorry,
know if
what
I
did
feel
you say?
comfortable with this caller.
and you still have a 5 head? You look like a Cro-Magnon. Like,
What
are
is
you
going
like
on?
a
Hold on. I couldn't
Muslim?
hear
That
for
is
a
very offensive.
I couldn't hear the audio for a second. Did he say something to me? Did he say something to me?
Normal. Like, do you come from
I think he
bad
called me a magnet.
stock? Like,
He called
how
you a
does that
magnet?
happen?
I'm almost certain he called me a
Philip,
magnet.
did he call you a magnet, Philip? Because that's unacceptable.
No, I didn't call you a magnet. I asked, how do you look like a Cro-Magnon with a 5 head and all that
Listen,
hair
guns?
still?
Guns?
Like, it
Is
should
he
be
mentioning
one or the other.
guns?
He's mentioning violence
It
right
should
now.
be
He's
one or
mentioning
the other.
violence right now.
Like,
How-
you should have too much hair or too much forehead. Somehow you got both. How did
Sir,
you do
I don't
that?
like you talking about my hair.
This is
It's
borderline
not my fault
bullying
you
that's
look
going.
like a
Excuse
That is very
me.
Cro-Magnon,
offensive. What if
okay?
I go home?
It sounds like
and I-
you're
and I- and
bullying
I
him
get
right now.
offended?
Is this a serious call? Is
You
this a
look a
serious?
little
Why?
bit like
Well,
a
why does your
Neanderthal.
voice sound so familiar?
You look like you're a missing link. You should be running around with a loincloth.
All right,
or
sir,
you-
listen, we're going to correct your negative
Okay.
attitude, and we're going to pray for you.
Chad, do I know this man? Why does his voice sound familiar,
yes,
Chad?
Does
Sir, I will give
Wesley
you- I
know
will
this
make a prayer
caller?
for you.
You see,
Listen,
Wesley's been
anything that
making
is
fun of
going
me
on
for a very
in your
long
negative
time because
life-
I have Tourette's,
Sir,
and he
in your
enjoys
negative
mocking
life,
me for it.
did you say you have Tourette's?
What? Yeah, I have Tourette's, and Jonathan's been mocking me for it
I did
for
not
years.
mock you.
now.
Jonathan, not
I
cool.
think he was faking the
You
disability.
mock me regularly because I have Tourette's. Because
I
can't
remember you
control it.
calling in the other day in our program, and I remember that you were
Jonathan,
faking.
not cool.
You were well. He
That
was.
is not Buddhist.
I think he was
I was
faking the
emotional.
disability, Philip. Philip, I think he was faking.
My
Well, faking a
emotional
disability.
I think he was
Buddhist.
faking the disability for attention.
Therefore,
That's what I
want
think he
the
was doing.
ability to control it, okay? You
I
cannot
thought it
mock
sounded like to
for
me that you
something
were
I
faking
cannot
it, that you were
control.
not serious. That's
Please.
why.
That's very rude of you. No, I was
How am I being rude?
very serious. You're just a liar.
How am I a
Because
liar?
you're lying to
How am I a
everybody.
liar?
I have
How am I a
Tourette's,
liar?
You fucking idiot. Like, I
Okay,
can't
Chad,
control
he
it.
just
word-
swore,
listen,
Chad. He
the
just
word-
swore on the air.
The F
That's
word is
not
not
how
Buddhist,
the-
but we are
Chad,
going to
I'm
pray
going to
for you.
ask you right now. Hang up the call, please. Please.
Wesley,
We will
We're
pray
not
for
going to
you.
get upset. We're not going to rage.
Let's pray. Let's pray.
Let's
for
pray
this,
right now.
Let's pray for this.
You want to
viewer.
lead the prayer, Philip? I would love that.
In the name
That
of
guy
Buddha,
got me upset.
In the name of Buddha,
Name of Buddha.
we swear
We swear
to love
to love
and worship
and worship
and adore
and adore
all people.
all
who come
people
to Buddha,
that come to Buddha.
and Buddha
And Buddha
will be the answer for
and
this viewer.
Buddha will be the answer
For this viewer.
for this viewer.
In the name
Amen.
of Buddha.
That actually got me a lot more comfortable, Philip. That was touching. That was touching. I'm glad that you did that because I was starting to get my blood was starting to get a little bit boiling, and I was getting really uncomfortable because it sounded
Yeah,
like
that last caller was pretty rude.
that's that. You know what, caller, and you know what?
He
You
did,
know what they
he
say?
did use some profanity.
When they go low, we go high.
We go really high.
We're gonna
I don't know
We're gonna get high.
How Deuce can talk about hair when he
That's
has
not
none.
Buddhist, Jonathon.
What? Excuse.
You can't get high. That's not Buddhist.
I'm sorry. I think we might have a misunderstanding. I was talking about getting higher as being the better person.
Or like in
I'm just saying,
basketball.
though,
No, like, no,
You
like
know how Deuce is.
it was
you know how
it was
Deuce
an
is
analogy.
bald?
It was just like a metaphor. It was a. Hello.
Yeah, hello.
I'm sorry about that, caller. You're on the air. Did you want to ask Philip a question? He's new to the Buddhism Hotline, and he would love to meet new people.
Yeah, I just wanted to ask, how did you get into Buddhism?
Well, recently, just because of the Maui wildfires, it has inspired me to take a more of a liking and or to pray to Buddha, and turn to Buddha in my time of crisis.
So you think that praying to Buddha's gonna help you from this crisis? and he's gonna put-
Jakey, that was the name of my son.
Oh,
Just to
that
begin
was the
with.
name of your kid.
My kid is
Oh.
named Jakey, and he's
Ja-
also
Jakey.
a good reason
Okay.
for why I should practice Buddhism.
Oh, you want to be You want to be a
Oh.
father figure for your son. You want to be a better father.
Of course,
Okay, so you want to be an example for your kid.
of course.
Okay, that's honorable.
And are you aiming to be like a Buddhism preacher, like a high-ranking Buddhism preacher, or like what?
Well,
Yeah, can
preaching
you-
Buddhism is very important because when we do preach Buddhism, I'm not really sure where my life is going to go when it comes to Buddha, but like in Buddhism, I give all my struggles and my uncertainties of the future, and I give it to a higher power, and that is the first thing I want to do when it comes to that.
I think he could be the next big thing. I really do. I see
everything he just said was very inspirational and very wise, and I think he can go very far with that mindset.
I appreciate the kind words, caller. I think Philip definitely appreciates those remarks as well.
Fine, sexy
Thank you, viewer.
man too.
That's very sincere and kind of you, caller. Did you have any other questions?
He's very dashing. He's very sexy. He's very gorgeous. He's very exuberant.
I'm sorry. Could you? What did you say?
I think he called me sexy.
I don't think you.
I'm just fascinated by this man. Like, he's just so beautiful.
Okay,
cool.
caller, I appreciate the the nice remarks to my co-host, but when you say the word "soxy," it makes me almost think that maybe what are you doing right now? What is that noise?
Sir.
What are you doing right now? Okay, Chad, I think he's touching him. Chad, hang up the call right now. Hang up the call right now. Chad, hang up the call. Chad.
That is against my security. This is my first show.
Are you okay, Philip? Are you okay? Are you okay?
I'm not okay.
I'm so sorry. That was unacceptable. I think he was touching himself to you. I think he was doing something very inappropriate to himself. I am so Philip. Let me say this right now. Buddha, I ask that you forgive me that I allowed. Look, I'm a changing man. I've worked on myself. I shouldn't put you in that position. To you to be mocked like that and degraded like that, like you're some kind of object. You're not an object, Philip. You're a human being, and you matter. You matter. You don't deserve to be treated like a piece of meat. Buddha, I ask that you forgive this caller for what he did. And I'm sorry
that is against the Buddhist religion.
That was unacceptable.
That was masturbating. What would Buddha do?
Yeah, I don't like to use the word on here because the children watching this program. I don't want. I
don't even like using that word, Buddha. Buddha.
They are the ones that designed that word.
Bless Buddha.
We have a serious donation here from Melon 420. What is this? Wait, hold on. I don't think this is serious. What is going on? Chad, take it off, please. Chad, can you please take this off? Chad! What was that, Chad? Chad, what was that? Do you know what that was?
It was very un-Buddhist.
Do you know what that was?
It was rock music.
That was rock music? What does that have to do with Buddhism? What does that have to do with Buddhism? We're going into a new direction.
They weren't playing Buddhist music. They were playing rock music.
That was definitely. It sounded almost to me like it was AC/DC.
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 Do you think members of AC/DC worship Buddhism? I don't think they worship Buddhism. In all honesty, AC/DC. That doesn't spell B-U-D-H.
No, that's not what it spells. You're absolutely right. That's not what it spells.
You can't get B-U-D-H out of AC/DC.
No, you can't. You absolutely cannot. You absolutely cannot. That is, you guys are really going in the wrong direction. If you really are serious and you're putting these songs on, I'm going to give you the benefit of the doubt. Maybe you're having a bad day. Maybe you want to take it out on Philip. Maybe Philip is causing some kind of insecurity that you're not on his level. Maybe you're insecure about your own image. I don't know, but I ask and I pray that you're able to get out of that. Hello? Hello?
Is this Jonathon Hills?
This is Jonathon Hills. You're on the air with Jonathon and Philip.
Oh, hey, Philip. How you hanging?
Are you okay?
I'm doing okay, sir. Our viewer, how are you? How are you, viewer? How has Buddhism affected your life recently?
Oh, I've seen the light. I've seen the light.
Who is this? I'm sorry.
He has peas
what's
and
your name?
rice?
I was not familiar. What did he say?
My name is Reginald.
I'm sorry. What was it?
His name is
My
Reginald.
name is Reginald.
Okay,
Well,
Reginald.
that might be Buddhist. I
Reginald?
think Reginald might be a Buddhist
Is
name.
there something in your life right now that you might be going through that you need to get off your chest? I could tell that maybe it sounds like you're dealing with something.
Yes, I am dealing with something great.
Well, I'm sorry to hear that, Reginald. I'm sorry to hear that you're going through something right now. Is there anything me or Philip could do right now to make you to help you out?
Yeah, well, here's the thing. I was going to church the other day.
You talking about
And,
Buddhist church?
What?
Buddhist church? You talking
what
about Buddhist church?
Buddhist church?
Yes, Buddhist church you're talking about, right?
What's Buddhist church?
What other church are you talking? Are you talking about the C-word religion?
The Baptist church down the street.
Okay, that's not good. You shouldn't be going to that kind of religion. That's not Buddhism. That's
the first thing you have to do is go to a Buddhist church.
Yes,
Those
there
are
is a thing called Buddhist church, and we offer one, actually, yes.
the best churches.
Oh, really? Well,
Yeah.
well, I go to this church and they tell me all I got to do is believe in Jesus.
No,
I'll
don't
be
say the
saved.
J word on our
No.
program, please. Do not say the J word on the program. Thank you very
Oh,
much.
I'm-
Do not
I'm
say
sorry.
that word again.
I'm sorry.
That's
I'm
a
sorry.
that's the false idol. That's like worshiping the golden statues. Buddha is the only God, the one true God, the one that built you, that designed every microfiber of your skin. Buddha is the one that created you and designed you and loves you for who you are.
Buddha's gonna be there for you.
Tell me what should I know about Buddha?
You should know that Buddha is not a high mass individual. He actually weighed a very low weight. He did not weigh a lot.
Oh, I thought he was morbidly obese, but I guess I learned wrong.
So obviously you have a lot of misconceptions about the
Buddha
religion
was
of
very
Buddhism.
happy. That was the issue. Buddha's a very happy individual,
He's happy.
and that's
I
why
mean,
it's a
I
metaphor
I
for
walked
being
into
fat.
I walked into the Asian buffet the other day, and I saw his face on the entrance, and he was smiling.
Is this a joke?
No, it's not a joke.
Okay, because you started off this call pretty rough. You know, I thought you were serious at first. You've taken this call into a lot of different directions. You know, what is the purpose of this call?
I just need help, okay? I lost my wife the other day.
And Buddha's gonna be there for you, sir.
What happened to your wife? If you don't mind me asking.
Well, she was aged about 95, and she passed for, natural causes.
Natural causes, yes, I understand. Natural causes. So you're grieving right now. You're grieving the loss. Is that correct?
We are
Yeah,
very
I
sorry
know.
about your loss.
Yeah, but I know she believed in, she went to church every day, so I think she probably is living in heaven.
Well, no, she wouldn't be. She would be in hell. I'm sorry. I don't want to be the bearer of bad news. But if your wife was
What?
going to this,
If she was
the
going to
C-word
this,
religion,
this
then
church,
she would be in hell right now. And I don't mean that in a disrespectful way. Please don't take offense to that, caller. I
What?
really don't want to be the bearer of bad news. But your wife is in hell.
Jonathan,
I know.
Jonathan,
I know it's harsh, but
shouldn't we
it's the
be
truth.
helping this viewer?
Well, I want to help him, but I got to tell him the truth before we can help him.
I
And
can't believe this.
his wife
can't-
is rotting in hell right now, burning alive. And that-
Jonathan.
look, I don't mean that to be disrespectful. I mean that because look,
Sir, I am sure. Listen,
crying?
I
Is he
am
crying?
also a preacher.
are you crying? Are you okay?
Sir, I am also a
Philip, you made him
preacher.
cry. You made him cry.
I didn't make it.
You made him cry, Philip.
Buddha.
Philip, I know, but Philip, the way you're talking to him could have been a little bit nicer. Okay, could have been a little bit nicer.
Buddha bless. Sir, I am sorry for making you cry, but
he hung
just
up.
know that
He hung up.
Buddha. Oh, I
I
made someone cry.
You made someone cry,
I
Philip.
made someone cry.
You can't do that, Philip.
I'm sorry.
Philip, what are you doing?
It's my first day and I made someone cry.
You just made him cry. The way you're talking to him was disrespectful, Philip. Philip!
I'm gonna go pray.
I'm sorry. It's just a little bit frustrating, Philip, because I know you're better than this. This is not who you are, Philip, right? This is not who you are, Philip. Thank you for praying.
Denial.
You made him
About what I
cry.
did.
I mean, we could have gotten converted to Buddhism. We lost a conversion because of that. Like, there's repercussions to actions, Philip. And I know that you're training right now. I know this is all new to you, but that cannot happen again. That cannot happen again on the program. You understand me? You understand me? So let's work on that, Philip. Let's work on
Bless
that.
Buddha.
We have a video
Hi, Jonathan.
donation.
The Price Master has returned for the
We have a
bootleg
video
clone
right
of
here.
Jimmy.
I'm sorry, what is this?
I am willing to offer an unbeatable deal for him. What will it be? I am sure whatever you counteroffer will be enough to hashtag save Hawaii. Bless Buddha.
Oh, what?
Watch out,
An
Phil,
offer.
for Wesley.
Okay, what are we watching right now? Hold on a second. Is this a serious?
This is a little bit too sexual.
Is this meant to be in an S-word contact manner?
I don't mean to use the S word.
Is this meant to be in an S-word contact manner? What am I watching right now? What is this? What am I watching?
Is this Buddhist?
No, I don't think this is Buddhist friendly. I think this is a cult.
A cult.
I think this is some kind of cult. It's creepy.
An invasion of Buddhism.
He looks like he touches kids, and I don't think that's good.
That is terrible.
I don't think that's good. That's not good, is it?
Pay $5?
What is going on in this world? What is the purpose of that? That was odd. That was a very odd donation. Chat, I don't know where these messages
Bless
are coming
Buddha.
from.
Fuck the fans. I can't be more clear when I say this, but fuck the fans. I hope they all die in a fire, and all I do is scam them out of their hard-earned money
No.
to pay for cocaine.
Chad,
and hookers.
Chad,
anything
Chad,
for a
that
cheap
is
thrill
not
is
Buddhist.
good
He's
for me.
said like 5
Literally, I
cuss
hope
words.
all my fans get cancer and die. Fuck the fans.
Chad, I did not say that. Get that off the air right now, Chad. Get that off the air right now. Right now.
He said like 30 cuss words, Chad.
That was not my voice.
Jonathan,
that was
why?
not my voice. I don't remember saying those things.
That is terrible, Jonathan.
Well, I didn't say those things, Philip.
You didn't say those things.
No, I did not. I think that was Chat GBTs. I've seen it happen before.
We will avoid this in the future
I think it was Chat GBTs.
for all the viewers.
I've
out
seen
there.
them do it before. I think it's Chat GBTs.
Bless Buddha.
What is this?
Get rid of this goddamn homunculus and bring Jimmy back.
Another rock song.
Okay. This doesn't sound good, does it?
No, it's another rock song.
Is
not
it rock and
Buddhist.
roll?
We established that rock and roll is not Buddhist.
And why did they donate it again then? Why did they donate it again then? Why did they donate it again then? We told them.
Viewers, we are making a conscious note that rock and roll is not Buddhist.
What is the purpose of this? You guys have nothing better to do. Ask Philip a question. That's what you should be doing right now. You should be getting knowledge from Philip. He's had an extraordinary life, and there's a lot of knowledge he could pass down to you. But all you got to do is call into the program, and you'll maybe get something useful out of this. Okay?
I will spread Buddhism to the tips of your heart, all the way to your feet, and you will feel the meditation diverge you.
So call into
Buddha.
the program.
Call
the
into the
number,
program.
if you've never called in before, the number is 872-287-2800. Call in. If it's your first time, just go for it. Don't think about it. Don't think about it. Call in.
Bless Buddha.
I'm going to bow my head to this.
Hello all viewer, my name is Jonathan Hills and I like to fuck dogs and cats in the ass. I also
Chad.
fucked my neighbor's dad in the
Chad.
ass as well. I love and support Hitler.
Chad, that is not Buddhist. That is not in the name of Buddha. Fucking dogs? I can't even say that word. That is terrible. It's my first day. And I
You just said the F word. Philip, you just said the F
I
word.
was just repeating the
You
statement.
just said the F word. You just said it.
I just said the F word.
Get on your knees for me right now. And say sorry to Buddha. Say sorry to Buddha. Say sorry to Buddha.
I am sorry, Buddha.
You can't repeat what they say, Philip. Philip, you can't repeat what they say.
You are Satan.
Who you call? You're not calling Buddha Satan, are you?
Rock and roll.
Has there ever been a woman in this area of your body?
I am Buddhist.
So you know, right? No. The answer is no to that, right? No?
As a Buddhist individual, I have restrained from sex.
You.
Hello?
In the
I'm gonna-
most
can I
forms.
shake your hand? Can I shake your hand? You have a nice hand, by the way. A nice firm
It is
grip.
a Buddhist
It's a
hand.
nice grip. You got a nice grip. I like
Thank you.
a man
It is
with
a
a nice
Buddhist
grip.
hand.
It's grippy?
Hello? Hello?
Hello?
Thank you for calling into the Buddhism hotline. Thank you for calling in. Is this,
You're welcome.
What's your name?
Oh, it's Janice.
Okay, Janice, thank you for calling the Buddhism hotline. Did you have a question for Mr. Phillip here?
Yeah, but real quick, can you both stand up?
What's the purpose of this? I want to make sure that this is
If it is Buddhist appropriate.
right.
I just want to make sure his outfit is, Buddhist appropriate. as
Why would his
somebody that
outfit
is a
not be
member
Buddhist
of
appropriate?
it.
That's quite the
Well,
accusation.
I can't see the whole outfit.
Okay,
So,
you know what? Fine. Philip's going to stand up right now and prove that there's nothing inappropriate. There's nothing inappropriate about his outfit. There's nothing inappropriate about his outfit. Look.
all right.
He's standing up. Circle. Do a circle around. Circle around.
I believe it.
Nothing
I see
inappropriate
it.
about that. He's in a good dress code right now. He's appropriate.
Everything is Buddhist friendly.
That's right. Everything here is Buddhist
I
friendly.
hope so. I would hope so.
Do you have a problem?
No, I'm just saying that I would hope everything's Buddhist friendly. This is a Buddhist program after all, right?
That's right. Did you have a question for Philip that is not in regard to his dress code?
I am more than happy to answer Buddhist appropriate questions from another Buddhist member.
Yeah. What lab did you come out of? Like, what the
Sorry,
hell are you?
I'm not sure where this is going, but I think you should really think about what you're saying right
What
now.
lab?
Yeah.
What does that mean?
Like,
What
what's wrong
is a
with
lab?
you, man? Like, you clearly came from some lab.
Excuse me? Are
Like-
you
like Dexter's
implying
laboratory?
something nefarious on this program right now?
We
No,
told
I'm
we
just
said we
saying,
didn't
like-
like cartoons, like Dexter's Laboratory.
What is
Look at this
Dexter's
dude.
laboratory?
Like, this dude is not human. Something's wrong with him.
Hold on a second. First of all, are you implying that he's not? He's a human being. He's a human being.
And a spiritual one.
I'm touching him right now. How am I touching him if he's fake? How am I touching him?
I don't know.
How am I
didn't
touching
say
him?
He's fake.
If he's fake, how am I touching him right now?
I'm just saying he's not human. He's
that is a weird thing to say to
I
somebody.
think he's like a lizard person. John, you need to
It's
kill him
excuse me,
immediately.
ma'am. It's Jonathon, and I don't appreciate what you're saying to Philip right now because we're on a serious religious program.
Is this like the third co-host that you've had that's named Philip?
His name,
What happened to all the other Philips?
Philip. There was a Philip Butts a long time ago. He's no longer on the Buddhism hotline. Okay, he was let
Well,
go
he's the better
for
Philip.
sexual misconduct. Now Philip has done the
fake?
new Philip has not done anything wrong. He's done
Not
nothing
yet.
wrong. Obviously. Okay.
He will. I
You're-
can see the future.
No,
He's
you're
got
you're
If
that
I'm
look.
from a lab, I don't have a clone. If that's what you're asking, we
You're-
don't have clones.
what you're doing right now, I think you're bullying this young man, is what I think you're doing. I
That's
think you're
not
judging
Buddhist.
him on his personal appearances, and I think you're making a
No, I
determination.
think there needs to be a
I think you should
be
apologize.
on the lookout of this
I think
guy.
you should apologize, young woman.
This dude's a predator.
Okay, that is enough. That is enough. Hang up the call, Chad, right now. Hang up the call. You're not a predator.
No, I am not a predator.
You are not a predator.
Why would I be a predator?
There's no proof, any proof that he's touched any kids. There's zero evidence that Philip has touched kids. You know, if you could show.
Especially not behind a Chuck E. Cheese.
Yeah.
Hello, Jonathon.
Yeah. Yeah. Especially.
Hello.
Hello? Hello?
Hi, Jonathon.
Hello. Thank you for calling into the Buddhism Hotline. We're here tonight with our Philip for the first time. He's from Hawaii. He's here to bring change to the Buddhism Hotline. Did you have a question for Philip?
Yeah. Why does he look like Ghetto Fabio?
Who? I'm sorry?
He looks like Ghetto Fabio.
Who is
From
that?
the Zombies.
Who is that?
He looks like he touches kids.
Are you insulting him right now? It's just another insult. It's just another
No,
insult.
I'm not insulting him.
We save kids here at the
There
Buddhist
is,
Hotline.
I'm going to say this again. There's no evidence. Excuse me for raising my voice.
Zero.
I'm not going to get mad. I'm not going to get down to that level. I've moved on from the past. I've moved on. He has
Get
not
angry.
touched any kids. There's no evidence that he's touched kids. And if you could show me evidence that he's touched kids, then I will take it.
Your co-host?
Excuse me? Yes, we've done a background check on him, a full background check on him, criminal check. We've done everything.
And none of those
Who are-
checks have said that I touched
He does
kids.
not. You know what, Chad? I'm not even going to entertain this anymore. Get him off the program right now. There is no evidence that Philip has touched any kids besides his own son that is wandering around Hawaii right
And
now.
I touched him on his hair.
Right.
Be very
you didn't touch him in
accurate.
an inappropriate way. Your own
No,
son.
I touched his shoe.
You didn't want to do anything weird with your own son. That would be weird. That
No,
if you
of course
wanted to
not.
use
I
your son
dressed
to
him
your
up
benefit,
in his
that would be a
robes.
weird thing to use your own son to your benefit. That would be a weird thing.
Maybe once. No, I only got to know my son like maybe once.
Oh, okay. I think we're just a little bit, we're seeing different things.
I haven't been a very present father.
I'm sorry. Well, let's just get chat. Chat, can you take another call, please?
Hello, pretty mama.
Excuse me?
Hey, John, you didn't tell me about your new lady friend.
Who
What's
is
her
this?
name?
Who is this?
Oh, you know who it is. Hey,
No, I'm
what's your
not
name?
familiar, caller. I'm not familiar.
What's your name, baby?
This is Philip. Excuse me. This is Philip.
Or Jonathon.
Oh, I didn't know Philip was a girl's name.
He's not a girl. Did you
Philip
say he's
is
a
not
girl?
a woman.
He is not
I
a
am
girl.
not a woman.
He is
That-
not
that
he
is
is
not
not a
Buddhist.
female. Why are you asking me right now if our co-host is a female?
Are you serious?
Why are you asking me right now if my co-host is a female?
Listen. I have an indicator on my genitals when there's a girl around.
Is this
and
a
that
serious?
is
Is this a
definitely
serious
That is
call?
that is very inappropriate.
Is he
That
saying
very
something inappropriate right now?
Of course, yeah. Get him off the air.
inappropriate. What?
Get him
That's
off the
really
air.
inappropriate.
Why don't you call him out, Philip? Why don't you call him out right now?
That is inappropriate, sir. We abstain
What's
from sex
inappropriate?
in
That
Buddhism.
What's inappropriate? That you made me horny?
Am I a
That's
woman, sir?
inappropriate?
Do I look like a woman?
Chad,
I
that's
might have
enough.
look
long
Chad,
like a
hair,
sexy
but
girl.
it's in the
Cut
name
it.
of Buddha.
Chad, cut it,
I
please.
think your name is
Chad,
Phoebe
cut it,
Fox.
please.
That's a girl's name.
Chad, cut it. Cut it, Chad, please. Cut it,
No,
Chad.
hey, listen.
Chad,
hey,
cut
Phoebe
it.
Fox, call me later. We'll
Chad,
meet
he's
at the
still,
club
he's
or
still on
something.
the air, Chad. Cut it,
Hey,
Chad.
listen,
I am
also-
very offended.
Also, send me pictures of
Sir,
your
are you
boobs.
touching
Thank
yourself?
you.
Chad, please cut the call, Chad.
Are you touching yourself, sir? We do not do that in Buddhism.
You are being very mistreated tonight, and this should never happen to anybody. Frankly, this should never happen to anybody. You should never be treated like this. Never. It's wrong. It's wrong. Philip,
Buddha will bless
I'm
me.
sorry. I'm sorry that you have to deal with this. You don't deserve to deal with this. Philip, you do not deserve this. You are a great person, even though you're a kid that you only met a few times, you have a lot going on, but you are a great person, and from the bottom of my heart, I'm sorry that you're being mistreated tonight on the program. I'm very sorry. So hopefully things will get better.
Bless
They'll
Buddha.
stop the
It's
harassment.
Jacob Crapper.
Philip kind of sounds like
right
Jacob
now,
Crapper to me.
Jonathon has been holding me
That-
captive.
Hold on a second. Hold on a second. That is an old video. That is an old video. I don't even barely remember this either. I don't remember
I have
this
no
video.
choice. I have to go on the show every day.
That's Jacob Cropper. I had him on my program a long
has been
time
holding
ago.
Me captive. He has someone.
Oh, this man he had a
You're
big
upset.
mouth. He lied a lot. He had a lot of lies.
I never met
But
him.
Jacob
they
Cropper
have
was a very
recording of my family 24/7.
don't believe
And then
anything
on
you're
top
saying.
of
Philip,
that,
Philip, do not believe
I
this.
have a gun constantly.
Philip.
That is terrible. That is
Philip,
not
I
Buddhism.
can promise you right now that
And then
this
after
is
we get done
baloney.
fucking
This is
recording,
baloney.
I have to go down.
This is baloney.
into-
Philip, this is baloney.
I don't even
This
know
is
where it's at. It's
absolutely
somewhere down
baloney.
below the studio.
It is a
The
baloney
studio
This is
in
complete
Toronto,
fabrication
Canada.
on all
No
levels.
lettuce.
I can't.
Jacob
I don't have
Cropper.
much time. I don't have much
How
time.
do I know I can trust you, Jonathan?
Get that off the air, chat, please.
I gotta go.
I can tell you right now, Philip, that is an old video for one. So it's old. So you already know that it's not relevant because it's old. It's outdated, right? It's not up to date. So you shouldn't be taking it seriously. I'm not going to rehash the past. I could explain all day about my character and who I am.
Jonathan, he said he had a gun.
I understand what I understand what
Is he safe?
As far as I'm aware, I think he passed away of natural causes a long time ago. But
He passed away.
I'm not familiar. I'm not been in contact with him in a long time. That's my past. I don't remember all of it.
He passed away?
There's a rumor that he took his life. I don't know all the truth about it.
Did he pass away that night?
I don't. Philip, look, Philip.
Was it with the gun?
Philip, you're asking a lot of questions right now. You're gonna have to trust me on this, okay? You're gonna have to trust me.
How do I know I shouldn't?
Because
I shouldn't alert authorities.
Why would you do that?
Because how do I know I can trust you? How do I know you aren't a murderer, Jonathan?
Philip, I think maybe look, this is what they want. This is what they want you to do. They want you to sit here and get all. Look, you're jerked up right now. You're jerked up right now. You just take a second. Touch the plant if you have to. You're okay. You're fine. Don't believe the filth. It's just filth. That's all it is.
There's been a lot.
There's been a lot of weird things.
Terrible, just terrible calls.
There's been a lot of terrible calls on this program.
Just terrible. I don't know why you would publish that. Fake news. I have to trust you on this, Jonathan. But we will have a conversation.
We could talk about this later.
A gun?
We could talk about
That's
this.
not Buddhist.
We could talk about this. Look, I think that.
Hello.
Hello.
Yes, this is Mr. Rection. I have a problem. I have an addiction to booty meat, and I need you to pray for me.
Excuse me. You had a what? Sorry. What would you have?
I have an addiction to booty meat.
What is a booty?
Booty meat.
Booties?
That is not Buddhist.
What is he saying?
That is not Buddhist.
What did he say? I'm sorry. What did he say, Philip?
That he's addicted to booty meat?
What is a booty meat?
It's the flesh
on
on
a
not to be discreet.
I'm sorry.
Buddhism,
What?
Anus.
Is he talking about somebody's private area?
Yes.
You're talking about someone's private area.
That's not Buddhist.
Well,
Why are you talking about someone's private area?
Shake it,
Are you a predator? Are you a predator?
This is the third sexual
Are you a
predator
predator?
call
Are you a
that we have
predator?
had. The third one.
No. I'm saying that I have an addiction to booty meat.
What is booty meat? What is booby meat?
You
Sir?
know that song by Soulja Boy?
Is he
Tell 'em
talking
girls
about what I
Listen,
think he's talking about?
When we
Yeah,
say
booty meat.
Jonathan does not know what booty meat is, so I will explain to you, sir. When we say that Buddha will cure all of your problems, Buddha is the answer. And there, Buddha will cure your addiction. Sir?
Oh, I thought this was the Hindu hotline.
Excuse me? I beg your pardon? You're gonna be jerking me off. I'm being really frustrated tonight. I'm in really.
Bow our heads.
Yeah, let's bow our heads.
We will cure this man, and we will save him from the booty meat. The booty meat will be gone.
That's right. That's right. That's right. Amen.
Amen.
Hello.
Hello?
Hey, how you doing? Hey, guys, how you doing? Hey, Jonathan.
Hold on a second. Hello?
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 Yo, what's up?
Did you have a question about Buddhism for us today? I can talk about a lot of different parts about the religion.
Oh. Well, hey, my name's Tad. I'm a longtime viewer of the Buddhism Hotline. So I'm sitting here eating my barbacoa. I have your show up on the TV, and I noticed there's is that a dead person next to you?
I'm sorry?
He looks like he's dying.
No, Philip is completely
No, I'm very
healthy.
alive.
I don't know what
I have
you're
a
doing.
suntan.
I don't.
He looks like Jonathon, he looks like he's fucking dying. You need to get him some help.
I'm sorry. I think this might be a racist comment
I have
that you're
a suntan.
implying right now, which makes me very.
I'm not making anything about his race. What are you talking
You
about?
said he looked darker, or what did you say?
Is it because I'm?
Did you say you look
dark-skinned?
darker? I'm sorry. I don't want to call you any names. I don't want to put that in your head until we're clear here. Did you make a comment about his skin color being too dark?
No, stop gaslighting me.
I'm not trying to gaslight you.
Sir, we're going to pray for your racism in the name of Buddha. I will pray for your racism.
We can pray on his racism. We can do that, Philip. Philip,
Because
that's a
I'm
great
very
idea.
much alive.
That's a great idea.
You pray
Philip,
on this taco I'm eating right now? Dude, this
I am
thing-
not black and blue. I am just slightly suntanned. So we're going to pray for his racism.
okay, let's pray
No,
for his
I think
racism.
you're dying. That's what you are.
We're going to pray for your racism,
Pray for him.
sir.
He needs help.
In the name of Buddha,
In the name of Buddha,
we will pray for
In the
this
name
man's
of Buddha,
racism.
we will pray for this man's racism.
We will
keep him
pray
away
for this
from
guy's
what is
undiagnosed
race.
illness.
And profanity.
Amen.
Okay, Chad, that's enough.
Chad,
This is a joke. This is a joke. It's another joke. I don't understand what's so funny about the way he looks. He looks like a normal
Bless
person
Buddha.
to me. A normal person.
Bow your head to this Buddhism prayer.
A Buddhism prayer. Okay, let's bow our head to this Buddhism prayer. Are you sure it's rock music, Philip?
Yo, Jonathon Hills of the Buddhism Hotline. Pick surprise. Coming to fuck you with this huge 12-inch cock.
No. Don't say that. Don't say the word. Don't say that.
Yeah, Pick. Shove that
said the
booger
word.
cock down his
What are you
throat. Feeding Jonathon loads and loads of cum. Loads and loads of cum. Yeah, Gregory Pex, Mathis Miles, Dirk
okay?
Baxter, and Mike Hard with
going
his
on? What
huge
the-
20-inch cock.
Shot, get that off, please, right now.
Double
Shot,
fucking.
get that off the air right now. What the Buddha just happened? Philip, are you okay? Are you okay, Philip? What are you doing? Are you having a seizure? What just happened? Are you okay? Here. Did you just have some kind of allergic reaction? What was that?
It was an allergic reaction.
That was really
It was a possession.
that was odd, to say the least. Are you okay?
That F.
Are you sure you're okay?
There is no accepting.
I did not expect that. I'll be honest with you. I was a little bit disturbed.
I am okay.
I don't know what were you doing? What were you doing?
The F word, it possessed
What
me.
just
The
happened?
toxicity. The terribleness inside of that video consumed every one of my veins. And it destroyed a piece of me. Viewers, we warn you. Buddhism is a one answer. And with videos like that, we will never proceed to Buddhism. I'm sorry, Jonathan.
I'm just a little put off right now. I don't know what happened. I'm just a little confused.
Hello?
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 Hey, how you doing there, Jonathan? How you doing?
We're dealing with a lot of the complications tonight, but we're here to help
Wow.
people learn about
That usually
Buddhism.
happen on your show? Complications? How funny.
I'm sorry?
Does that usually happen on your show? Complications?
Well, we deal with a lot of different people, and things do happen, and that's understandable. So we do it the best we can, and we use Buddha to overcome all difficulties, all obstacles, and we persevere.
Wow. Okay. Who's this new co-host you got here?
This is Philip. Philip's from Hawaii. Unfortunately, his home got
burned down.
Let's just say it basically got inflamed to the point of
Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that. And it seems John's here to exploit you. I mean, use you as talent for his show, right?
Well, no, I'm just working here for.
I'm sorry.
I'm working here for free.
Are
I don't think I'm being exploited though.
Caller, are you okay?
I didn't mean to say exploited. Sorry, slip of the tongue. Anyways, could this new co-host give me a conversion?
I cleaned the toilets. It's.
Hold on. Is
as far
this?
as it
Are
goes.
you being serious, caller? I'm sensing a little bit of sarcasm in your voice. Are you being
I know
serious?
you have your joke callers. I understand, but I'm very serious.
You are.
and I would
Can you
like,
swear to Buddha right now
conversion.
that this is a serious call?
I swear to Buddha.
Okay. Then Philip, would you like to do the first conversion? I'll show you how to do it. I got to teach him how to do it. He's never done one before.
This is my first time.
First time ever doing a conversion. I think you can do
All
this,
right,
Philip.
let's
I
work
believe in you,
together
Philip.
as a team, fellas.
So yes, all you got to do is repeat the words that Philip says. So just put your right hand in the air. You do that too. Right hand. That's important. Okay. Now tell the viewer, say, repeat after me.
Repeat after me.
Say, I believe.
I believe in the holy name.
In the holy name.
In the holy name.
Is this my turn to go? In
The one
holy,
that
holy
shines
name.
above all others.
Oh, geez, fella, this really is your first time. The one that shines above all others.
The holy name.
The holy name
Of Buddha.
of Stinky Poopy.
I
pranked you again. I did it again. I pranked you.
Did he just prank us?
He said poop. He said poop.
That smells terrible.
Are you going to let them get away with that? I think you should say something about what just happened.
What I can do is I can call every authority.
We can text the authorities. That's right. We can text the authorities on calls that are not serious.
And they will get you for saying that word, poop.
Which isn't funny, by the way. It's not funny. That's like a 5-year-old would say something like that. Is that not right?
My 5-year-old would
A
say
child. Yeah. What was your kid's name again?
That. It was Jakey.
Oh, Jakey. Jakey, yeah. Jakey wouldn't use that word. That just shows that you guys are low. That you're going low.
Ball your head.
Thank you very much to Kuzma. Thank you for the kid-friendly donation. The Buddhism friendly.
80 naked cowboys in the showers at Ram Ranch.
Chad, please. Chad, please. Chad, please. Chad.
Oh, yes, sir. On their knees, wanted this a cowboy.
They're messing with you. They're messing with you. They're messing with you.
Ram Ranch really
It's a joke.
Ram Ranch
It's a joke. It's a joke. It's a joke. They're playing with you right now. They're toying with you. They're messing with you right now. That was deliberately done to screw with you.
Chad. It's the millionth time. We're not going to make these comments.
It's the same person too.
That audio clip was
Bless
filth.
Buddha. It's filth.
It was
Ball your head
terrible.
to this kid-friendly prayer.
Is it serious?
How can we pray to
we know if this one
18
is
naked shepherds in the washrooms at Ram Ranch.
What is it? The
Great
same
firm
people.
throbbing meat wisheth to be supped. 18 naked shepherds wisheth to be topped.
Chad, please. Chad.
Naked.
Shepherds in the washrooms
Chad.
Ram Ranch on their
Chad.
hams wishing to sup shepherds.
Chad, that's enough. Chad, that's enough.
Ram Ranch, joy is nigh.
Chad.
This is
Chad.
This is scrutiny. Blasphemy.
Chad, please, Chad. What is going on? It's the same person doing that. You need to block the donation.
Hi, John Popper here. Can you please fuck me in the ass? My
is
ass
terrible,
is itching and
Jonathan.
you need to scratch it. I can't reach back there. If not John, then Philip can fuck me in the butt too. Please
Chad!
hurry, it
That
itches
is
so
terrible.
bad.
Chad! How did that get on the air?
Like 3 terrible.
Are you okay?
I'm hurt. It hurt me. Like it was like a.
Do you need a hug?
I might need a hug after that. We're surviving. We're getting through this.
I'm sorry that you have to deal with this, Phil. That's traumatizing for me. I've had to deal with this for a long time, and I've been making progress towards to getting serious things on this program. And of course, you got a few people that they want to ruin it for everybody tonight. They want to ruin it for everybody tonight. So shame on you.
That was just terrible. That was terrible.
You guys are really rude to Philip right now. Really rude to Philip right now. He's done nothing to you. Absolutely nothing to you. And he's sitting here with a very serious face. Very serious tonight.
Bless Buddha.
Brittany, scam this
Hi guys,
donation
Tammy here
right
to warn
fucking
Philip
now.
on how
You
John
fucking
treats his
bitch.
co-host.
Shut the fuck up. Chad. You fucking
Hey!
You fucking. I literally can't see anything. I'm so fucking done.
Chad.
Fuck you.
Chad.
Fuck you guys. Fuck every fucking fan. Fuck the fans. Fuck the fans. I'm not gonna remember saying this. I don't give a fuck you. Fuck you. Fucking freaks. Fuck every single fucking one of you fucking fuckers. I can't see shit.
Chad.
Fuck you. Fuck.
We're gonna pray for Chad now. This is not appropriate. Chad, how could you do such a thing? These comments and these video clips, there's got to be a way to filter it. A way to put more Buddhist-friendly content on the Buddhist
Philip, they're doing it on
hotline.
purpose. They're doing it on purpose.
That's what they're doing.
They're doing it on purpose. They're not doing it on accident. They're doing it on purpose.
I don't know if I could believe it. If
They're
I could
doing
believe
it
the
on
scrutiny
purpose.
or not.
They're doing it on purpose. They're doing it on. I think they're doing it on purpose. On purpose. On
Bless
purpose.
Buddha.
You want to pray like me.
I'm sorry. Is this a prayer? Is this a prayer?
Jonathon
Hills. That's my name. That's my voice.
Yeah.
That is my prayer.
Everybody want to play like me.
That's one of my older songs.
I
enjoy sex. Pussy. I'm gonna rape Britney.
Drop 'em out, let me see them titties. Gonna take along with those tiggle bitties. Every nipples looking nice, nipples looking real pretty. Come on, let me get rich.
Pussy. I swear to Buddha, I did not say that. I swear to Buddha. I swear to Buddha, I did not say those words.
That would be terrible if you did.
I didn't.
I don't know if I feel comfortable working here. Just a day I've had.
Phil, I
all these
understand that a lot.
uncomfortable.
Look, you know what's weird? This is the weird part. We've never had this many joke donations on one program before. This is really weird, and I understand. This looks bad. This is not who I am. These are people that are trying to get a reaction. They're doing it on purpose. They're doing it on purpose. They don't like you. It's not about me. It's about you. They want to hurt you.
Why doesn't anybody like me? These are the questions that we're asking on the Buddhist hotline.
They said you look weird.
They said I looked weird?
That's what they said. That's what they said.
If I'm dead?
They said that you looked weird.
If I was pale and dead?
They called you.
That's a death threat. That is a death threat.
We're going to run the jock detector software right now. That's what we're going to do, Chad.
We have to clean up this act, Chad.
We are going to run the jock detector software right now. Understand? Chad, do you understand?
Hey, Jonathan Hills. Hello?
Hello? Is this a serious call?
It is. It's one of the most serious today. It was actually in regards, I wanted to make an inquiry about some information as well about the show.
You wanted to ask a question about Buddhism?
Yes, and then also about the show.
Oh, okay.
I don't know if you remember a couple of months ago, you did a one-chip challenge or something along the lines of that.
I do remember a little bit about that. It's been a long time, though. I don't remember everything.
Yeah, I know. I think it was about maybe 7 months ago. Well, anyways, I was calling because I needed to know how much money would we have to give you to donate to the Buddhism hotline for you to do that challenge again.
$3,000.
$3,000?
I remember going to hell and back. I remember that
Money is
being
Satan.
a nightmare from Buddha. I remember being on the toilet and things kept coming out of my end area.
My currency.
I remembered it. It was liquidy. It was liquidy. It hurt a lot. So I will not do that challenge again unless I am compensated for it, because I will not want to go to hell again. That felt like I was experiencing a simulation of hell from Buddha himself.
I see. Would you be comfortable with $3,000 up front or $1,500 each show this week and next week?
Don't corrupt. Jonathan, do not respond to that. Do not respond to that. I will respond to it for him.
I will do it for $1,500. I will. You know what? Listen.
We use apples as
He's
liquid
putting
currency.
up a bargain that I cannot resist.
Money is Satan.
I'm sorry. Jonathan, I can't hear you over your new co-host. What is that?
I said I would do it for $1,500. I would do that, but I would not proudly do it. I would feel a little bit remorseful for doing it, and I don't really want to sell myself out again.
I see. Well, so you were telling me you remember that feeling that your butt went through, right, when taking that one-chip challenge?
Yes, but please don't say the B word.
Oh, sorry.
The lower end
amplify
area.
that feeling times 10 when I'm fucking done with you, fucking you in the ass, you fucking
Hey, get the call.
coward.
Hey, get the call.
Chad!
Shut up, Jonathan Hills.
Chad!
Are you kidding me? Are you okay, Philip?
I feel. Are you okay, Jonathan? He harassed you that time. How do you feel about that, Jonathan?
It doesn't feel good. I'll tell you that. It does not feel good. Because he wanted to stick. He said he wanted to stick something on my rear end, is what he said.
That is just terrible.
He said he wanted to stick something on my rear end.
And you know what? In Buddhism, we do believe in karma.
That's right. But I don't deserve this. I don't deserve to be treated like.
I'm sorry about that. We will get through this. Name of Buddhism.
Bless Buddha and the amazing religion of Buddhism.
Welcome back to the Buddhism Hotline. I don't want to address any of the past comments said in that phone call, nor any of the other ones said in this
Bless
program.
Buddha.
I want to move forward.
Booty
We
mate
have a
low.
serious donation for the real peoples.
Yeah. This one right here for that girl.
Do you know this song, Philip?
I don't know this song.
Is this Buddhism friendly?
I'm not sure if this is Buddhism friendly.
Did you say booty? What is a booty? Do you know what a booty is? Do you know what a booty is?
My son came out.
What does that mean? What does that mean? What does it mean, booty? Do you know what booty means?
He crawled out of the booty.
Philip, do you know what booty means? Hold on a second. Were they talking about the rear end?
I think they might be talking about the rear end.
Chad, ban it right now. Ban
Chad.
it right now, Chad.
Chad.
Chad, ban that right now. I'm serious.
Booties
Ban that right now, Chad.
and meat.
Right now, Chad. Right now. Let's get a caller on the air, please, Chad.
I don't know
Hello,
if maybe
hello.
maybe we're uninformed, Jonathan. Maybe they do worship booty meat in the Buddhist culture.
No, that's not. No, Philip, I know a lot about this. I don't think, no disrespect, but I don't know if you know what you're talking about. I mean, you need to be trained. You don't understand all the philosophies of Buddhism. So my job is to train you, to have you suck from me, to suck me off, so you can learn my wisdom, so you can gain from me, so your brain can expand. You understand?
I just wasn't sure. Maybe booty meat was part of the religion, and we haven't even
No,
covered
it's
that
not.
area.
It has nothing to do with that.
It's like the
It
third
has
viewer
nothing to do
who's
with
into
that.
booty meat.
It has nothing to
And
do.
I don't even like saying booty. It's butt talks. That's not Buddhist.
Please don't say the B word on
Is
the
it
program. I'm not going to say any of those words because it's people that have very weird heads. They need to get their heads out of the gutter, quite frankly. They need to get their heads out of the gutter. Hello,
It's
caller?
not bootism.
Hello?
Bootyism.
Hello? Do we have a caller?
Buddhism.
Chat is signaling we have a caller on the air. Hello?
Who do you think is going to dethrone Roman Reigns?
I think that who's Roman Reigns? Hello? Hello? Hello?
Yes, sir.
Yes, I can hear you. You're on the Buddhism hotline. Go ahead.
I'm just trying to confirm your request for one night at the Ram Ranch reservation.
What are you talking
We are the
about?
Buddhism
What are you
hotline.
talking about?
Well, I got an order for $300 to be rubbed down and buttered up. And
You are, I'm sorry, no offense, but you're strongly mistaken. There's no such
I
query.
am part of the 18 naked cowboys.
Chad, this is,
and
I think
got
it's a
an
joke.
order to fuck you.
War.
This is a joke. Hang up the
War
call.
is not the solution.
We're going to ignore
That
it.
is not Buddhist.
We're going to ignore it. We're
believe
not
in
going
hippies.
to give them the attention they're craving. We're not going to do it. We're just
Bless
simply
Buddha.
not going to do it.
We believe in
Jonathan, Philip has a weapon on stage in his pants. It's a screwdriver.
A weapon?
Don't let Philip's screwdriver screw you over. He will stab you if you don't take care of it.
Okay, that's quite the allegation to be making right now. Philip, would you please stand up? Do you mind if I do
No,
it?
I don't feel comfortable standing up.
I just
it's
wa-
just a terrible accusation.
Well,
I don't
for
have
safety,
a screwdriver.
for safety reasons, I think it would be smart if
I'm not going to stand up.
I just wanted to pat you down, like touch.
No one is going to touch me tonight.
Are you saying that?
And we are not touching kids behind a Chuck E. Cheese.
So there's no screwdrivers inside of your.
You can pat me down later at the Chuck E. Cheese.
So there's no. Just to be clear, you don't touch children with screwdrivers.
No. And that kid at the Chuck E. Cheese, he didn't have a screwdriver either.
What kid at the Chuck E. Cheese?
You don't remember the kid at the Chuck E. Cheese? I think he tried to buy like a pizza with a screwdriver. I don't know. None of this is Buddhist. Chuck E. Cheese is not Buddhist.
Where did Chuck E. Cheese come? You lost me with the Chuck E. Cheese thing. You just start talking about Chuck E. Cheese.
Well,
What does that have to do with anything?
They pat you down to get into Chuck E. Cheese.
What does that have to do with anything?
Well, it's not Buddhist. I'll tell you that at the very least.
Okay. I just.
That is one of these distractions. That is a distraction. Someone has distracted us in the name of Buddhism. They are taking us away from Buddhism. And they're taking us away from Chuck E. Cheese.
What does Chuck E. Cheese have to do with it?
Because they pat me down before I go to Chuck E. Cheese.
But you touch no kids at Chuck E. Cheese.
Well, they pat down the kids at Chuck E. Cheese.
But you've never put your finger on a kid, right? Why are you smiling? You smile for a second.
Just a pizza at Chuck E. Cheese.
It's a simple question. I'm just asking if you touched any kids at Chuck E. Cheese.
No,
It's a simple question.
I only eat pizza in
So
Chuck E.
you've
Cheese.
touched no kids. Why are you hesitating? It's a very simple question. I'm a little bit thrown off right now.
Because I've only eaten the pizza at Chuck E. Cheese. Do you really want to pat me down, Jonathan?
No,
You really don't trust me?
I would be comfortable. I trust you.
And I trusted you. When someone said they had a gun,
I understand. That's right. That's true.
I trusted you, but you
That's
don't trust
true.
me when they say I have a screwdriver?
Can you at least put your body up to mine and maybe I can just feel it?
No, absolutely not.
Okay. Okay. You know what?
I don't know if I feel comfortable
okay,
doing this.
Okay. No. I apologize. I was too far. I apologize. No, I apologize. I actually apologize. Chad, look what you did, Chad. Look what you did. Look, that's not my intention. I'm not going to touch you. I'm not going to feel you. I'm not going to do anything to your body. I'm sorry. I trust you. I believe in you. Philip, I don't think you're touching kids. I don't think you touch kids, okay? I just, here, have a seat. We could talk about this. Look, that's what they want. They want you to walk out here. You're going to give them what they want? You're going to give the viewers what they want? To let the viewers win? If you walk out of the studio right now, they've won.
This has been nothing but distress.
I understand. I've never seen anything like this. In 8 years of the Buddhism Hotline, I've never seen anything like this. This is unprecedented. This has been a conflict, a tribulation. And I'm asking right now for it to stop. I'm asking right now for the viewers to get serious, to ask questions to Philip. Look, he lost his house. He lost everything.
And I'm trying to convert to Buddhism.
And he lost everything in the Hawaiian fires, and all you want to do is say that he looks like a zombie?
The dead.
He doesn't touch kids.
The dead in Buddhism?
He doesn't touch kids.
And do zombies touch kids?
Why do we talk about kids? I don't know.
You're listening on the wire, on the starter, disorder. Now, somewhere between the sacred silence and sleep.
I like this. I don't like this at all.
Between the sacred silence and sleep. Disorder.
No! I have a headache. I have a headache. They want to do this to us. This is what they want to do. I told you they wanted to do this to us, Philip. They're getting what they wanted right now, but we're gonna abstain. We're not gonna give them what they want. We're gonna
work through this.
We
will be converting each and every one of
I
you
think that was
to
a joke.
Buddhism.
I still think that was a joke.
And eventually we'll get past
I don't think there was
rock and
anything
roll.
serious about that. I think it was 100% orchestrated as a joke to infiltrate our program. That's what I think.
Bless Buddha.
Richard Ramirez.
John, he is sitting next to you.
The
Run.
Night Stalker put fear and terror into California residents in the 1980s. He died of liver
do you know this
failure
man?
while he was on death row.
I've never met
Patrick
this man
Healy
in my life.
covered the
Is he
Ramirez
Buddhist?
investigation and his arrest in 1985.
Do you
Patrick
know this man?
joins us now. He's live in East L.A.
Philip, they're saying that you look
Ramirez
like
was
this man.
ultimately
They're saying that
captured,
you look a
Patrick.
lot like this man.
Chuck, Colleen, all of us in L.A. in the 1980s remember the fear,
might be
the
Buddhist, he has
sleepless
long
nights. When and where would the Night Stalker strike again? Well, fear did not paralyze this neighborhood.
They're
The
saying
residents
that
spotted him. They took him down for
I have
police.
never stalked
Ramirez
anybody in my
vowed
life.
They're saying that you're a
Instead, his
serial
liver gave
killer.
out.
They're saying right now that you're a
Whether
serial
satanic
killer. That's what I think
serial
I'm reading
killer
right now.
Ramirez acquired any
Jack
sense of
B.
remorse
Wimble.
during his
Jack
quarter
B.
century
Quick.
on San Quentin's
That's
death
from
row.
Jack and the
Now we
Beanstalk.
probably
What does
never
that mean?
will know. Dead at 53 of liver failure, Ramirez is remembered for his own description of himself at sentencing as a servant of
Wait, he's
Lucifer.
dead?
I will be avenged.
This person has passed away. That is not Philip. That's evidence that is not Philip. That is evidence that is not Philip. The person has passed away. Shame on you. You did not kill anybody, did you?
No, he's an imposter.
You didn't kill anyone, did you?
No, absolutely not.
This is a weird thing to say to somebody. You know, I think Phillips deserved to have an apology from a lot of different people tonight that put their messages on the program.
I am not cloned. I am not an imposter. I am very much so real, and I am very much so Buddhist.
Hello.
Hello?
Hello.
Hello,
Hey, how you
thank you.
doing? Hey,
Thank you
how's
for calling
everybody doing today?
The
Hey,
Buddhism
how you
Hotline.
doing?
What's your name?
Oh, my name's Frankie. It's good to meet you.
Frankie, where are you calling from?
I'm calling from New York.
Oh, New York. I went there one time, and
New York is not a very friendly Buddhist place.
well, I was next to
I agree it's not, and that's why I'm trying to spread Buddhism to
the homeless
New
guy
York
vomited
myself.
on me one time. It was a long time ago, though. That was a long time ago.
Anyway, John, I want to say that I'm very proud of you. Okay, you turned a leaf, right? You went from being your normal, your old self to not caring about people. Now you're caring. You had the Maui stream.
I do care.
And now
I do
you're
care, and
taking
that's why I helped
Philip.
Philip.
Street and making them co-hosts. I'm proud of you.
That's why I helped Philip too, because Philip was a survivor of the Hawaiian fires.
He saved me
I thought
too,
he was
so
a
has
homeless
Buddhism.
drug addict. He looks like a homeless drug addict to me.
I'm sorry?
Yeah, he looks homeless and he looks like he does heroin. I mean, look at him. His eyes
That
are
is very
sunken in.
offensive.
Are you okay?
That hurt my feelings. I don't do drugs. I eat peas. I eat
You
vegetarian.
look like if
I
Jimmy
eat
took
vegan.
drugs. That's what you look like. You look like the drug addict Jimmy.
Why do you hate me?
I don't hate you. I don't know you. I'm just observant. I'm sorry.
My family just got burned in a fire. My son and my girlfriend or my
You know,
ex-girlfriend.
Phil, I don't usually advise
That
people to get
doesn't mean
upset,
you
but if you want to
We're
go off
going
on him,
through a lot of
you can
stuff.
go off on him if you need to go off on him.
That's what Buddhists
He's
do.
been very
forgive you 'cause
disrespectful.
I'm Buddhist.
He's
But
been
you
very
call yourself a
disrespectful.
Buddhist? You
Very
call
disrespectful.
yourself a Buddhist?
I am a Buddhist. Yes, I am.
You
And
gotta
you
wake
would
up and
say
look at
such
yourself in the morning.
scrutinizing things?
You gotta look at yourself in
No,
the morning.
I'm proud of John. I'm proud he's taking homeless drug addicts off the street and making them
That is
co-hosts.
not.
I'm
He is.
proud of
There's
him.
no. Okay, just because he lost his house doesn't mean he's homeless. Okay, he has a house with Buddha. He has a house with
Exactly.
Buddha.
Like, I'm
and right
proud of
now,
you, John. Look at
right
you.
now,
Look
I'm
how much
temporarily
pain.
housing him. I'm helping him out right now. He's not homeless. He has a home here. Thank you very much.
Yeah, see, he has a home. I'm proud. I'm proud of you. You're
He
taking
doesn't do
people
drugs.
off
Have you
the
ever done
street.
drugs?
No, I've never done drugs. I only eat green beans.
Stereotype. That's a
Green beans?
Green
No, real
peas,
Buddhists
yes.
eat
My green peas.
not green beans.
And
Just to
peas.
let
And
you know.
peas.
Excuse me.
both.
Excuse
Well,
me.
sometimes there's
You,
just no
you are
green peas.
stereotyping our co-host right now.
I'm not stereotyping him. I mean, look at him. He looks like a cheap version of Jimmy. I mean,
there's nothing
he
wrong
really
with
does.
him. There's nothing wrong with him.
I'm sorry. That's the truth, though.
No, it's not the truth. Excuse me, but it's not the truth. In fact, I think you should apologize.
Oh, okay. You know, I do apologize. I apologize from the bottom of my heart that you lost whatever you lost in Maui and decided to turn to drugs, and then John found you on the street and brought you in as a co-host. I'm
See, that's
sorry
that
happened. to you.
No. I gave you an opportunity to resolve what you've done. All you've done is been rude to my new co-host. He doesn't look like he does drugs.
Life has given him a really hard, really bad cause, and I'm glad that you were able to help him out, John. I mean,
He doesn't
wrong
do
with that?
drugs. He doesn't do drugs. He's not homeless.
I swear to God, I seen the same
Don't
guy
say the G word.
on the side of the
Don't
road with a
say
ring in his arm.
the
I
G
swear to
word.
God. I swear to Buddha. I swear to Buddha.
Well,
I
I think
seen this
I
guy on the
think you
road.
should never call into this hotline again because you're a very rude person. And you know what? He could cry when this program's over. You have no idea. He could cry.
I suffer, sir.
Maybe he has a low self-esteem. You know, he's dealt with a lot of different
For
things.
you to be saying I look like a homeless drug addict.
Well, you kind of do. I ain't gonna lie. You kind of do.
He doesn't learn, does he? He doesn't learn. Doesn't learn. Some people just don't learn, do they? They don't
What are you
learn.
talking about? I apologize. I'm sorry.
What am I talking
I'm
about?
sorry.
You have been very nasty. Nasty man. You're a nasty
It was
man.
very offensive. I don't look like a homeless drug addict. I wash my face every
how-
day in holy water.
Years old. I mean, you're just a young buck, right?
I am not a young buck. I don't know what language that is.
What do you? That's English. Don't you speak it?
Bless Buddha.
The
young
only
buck.
Thank you for the
buck
prayer,
that I
James.
Young
know,
buck. Are you young? Are you? The
only
has your
buck
balls
that I
fucking
know is
dropped yet?
Indonesian.
Are you still a young buck?
You don't call him anything to do with it. Is that a sexual word?
Is that a sexual word?
No, it's not sexual. I'm asking you.
Get your head out of the gutter.
you
Call
wanna
her.
hurt
Call her.
me?
Get your head out of the gutter. You have these weird.
Do you want to sexually assault me?
How dare you? How dare you? That's what John's for. Well, you don't know what
Chad,
John
I
does
think
as a
we need to
co-host?
pull the plug on this, man. I think we need to pull the plug.
Have you asked about his other co-hosts real quick? You might want
We
to
don't
ask
need to
him.
talk about the past.
You
We
might
are
wanna
moving
ask
on
him
from the past.
What's happened to his
We
other
are moving
co-hosts.
on from the past. I'm a changed man. Things are
They
different than they
love the
used to.
closet. Let's just say he locks them in the closet and then they come out of the
True.
closet.
That's not true. Come on.
That is
Come
too
on.
true. You know
Come
it
on.
is.
Come on.
My son could
Come
be
on.
in the closet.
Come on. I think you
Son
need.
might be in there. You might want to go grab him. If John
Listen,
has
we don't
met this
touch
kid,
kids.
He might be in his closet.
We don't touch kids.
I am done. I am done
You're done?
explaining. I'm
Okay,
done
well, if you need a
explaining.
lawyer, give me a call, okay? I'm
You
all
are
for
no.
it.
You're really starting to get under my skin right now. Who are you? Who do you
am I
think you
under your
are?
skin?
Who do you
am
think
I
you
living
are?
rent free in your brain, real quick? Can you at least
Did
say I'm
you
living
just
rent
say-
free in your brain?
Who do you think you are?
Did you just do the tickling Chuck E. Cheese?
The tickling Chuck E. Cheese. What are you talking about?
What is?
How much,
Did you
how much
just
drugs have
put
you
a
taken
Buddhist
today?
curse on me?
Phil,
The
how many,
tickling
Phil, how
Chuck
many
E.
drugs have you
Cheese?
taken? Are you sure you're coherent right now?
Excuse me, sir?
Excuse me, what'd you do, fart? Yeah, I asked you a question. How
Did
much
you do
drugs
the
have you done
tickling
today?
Chuck E.
Because
Cheese
you're
on me?
acting really incoherent right now.
No, sir. That is a Buddhist curse, an official Buddhist curse, and that's how you got me to laugh.
Okay. What does the Dharma wheel stand for?
The Dharma
Easy
wheel?
question. You can answer that right now if you want to.
Yeah. Let me.
To stay
what's it
centered.
stand for?
To stay centered,
That's
sir.
technically right. That's
What are
just a
you
more
talking
broad
about?
way
What's
to say it.
the eightfold?
Well, he can explain that
Come on.
right now, but we don't have a lot of time to just sit here and explain every little detail.
I learned it in Hawaii,
Caller, you're gaslighting
but I
him.
forgot.
You're gaslighting him right now.
The fires have distressed me so much.
Yeah, he's dealt with personal trauma. He almost was burned to death.
Are you sure
I
he's
almost
not
burned to death, and you're asking me
He
very
almost had the
personal
experience what the people in around Germany had the experience a long time ago, and you want to make fun of him.
I'm not.
He could have been burnt to a crisp. He could have been burnt to a crisp. No.
Yes, I
No,
do.
you,
I do.
Chad, cut this man off. He has anger issues. Cut him
I'm not
off.
even mad. What are you talking about?
Cut this man off right now,
Sounds
Chad.
like you're mad. Do you need a hug?
I don't want to hear
Do you
your
need a
voice.
hug,
I think you're
John?
projecting.
I
I
guarantee
think
your
you're
drug addict friend
projecting.
right there can give
I
you a
think
hug.
you're projecting.
I think you're projecting.
I'm sorry about that, Philip. I'm sorry about that.
He's putting another tickling Chuck E. Cheese on me.
And he didn't tickle any kids at Chuck E. Cheese, did you? Did you tickle any kids at Chuck E. Cheese? Did you?
That curse that you put on me.
We have a printer donation here, okay? And I just want to say right now, once again, that Philip has done nothing wrong. Philip has done nothing wrong. So this printer donation right here, it says, here is a photo of Jonathon with his previous co-host. Here's the photo. Okay.
That is not appropriate.
That is not.
That's not Buddhist.
First of all, can I just say this right now?
The tickling Chuck E.
That
Cheese
is not me. We
It's
had
possessing me.
someone break into my studio. We had someone break.
He's cursing me.
No, this is not me, Philip. This is not me in the photo. I can promise you right now.
Let me see the photo.
That's not me. That is a robber that broke into our Buddhism Hotline studio a while back, a long time ago, who broke into our Buddhism Hotline studio. That was obviously not me. That was a man dressed in black. There's no evidence that this is me. That is ridiculous.
That is ridiculous.
It's a joke,
And if you
obviously.
curse me one more time with your Buddhist curses to get me to laugh.
It's like
Bless
witchcraft.
Buddha.
That's what it is.
Witchcraft.
What's this? A new
These
co-host
noises,
from
Chad.
Johnny relentlessly?
Chad,
Well
what
to
are these
hell,
noises?
Meathead Jimmy.
What is going on? Chad, what is going on? What is this?
He's trying to curse us again. That's what he's trying to do. He's trying to put a Buddhist curse on us.
I think you guys have mental problems. I think a lot of you have mental problems. I don't know what's
Bless
going on. but
Buddha.
it needs to cut
The
off
brand new
right now.
burger you can
You better put on that
This
maid
burger is
costume,
better than
Twin
sex.
Half Hills. I'll buy you dinner after I get done fucking
Only
you.
at Burger King you can stick your dick in this burger.
Philip,
Your
he just
balls
said the
will
F word.
explode, guaranteed. You can come inside, outside, and all over the new Burger King burgers. This burger will make your skin soft and your asshole tight. Our estrogizing burgers will give you tits the size of basketballs, and that's no cap. Have it your way at Burger King, where your stupid asshole gets fucked 6 ways from Sunday.
I don't know who raised him to have such a terrible language and or such a vocabulary.
Chad, text the Federal Bureau of Investigations on that person. Text the Federal Bureau of Investigations.
The Federal Bureau of Investigation.
That was a manipulated video. It was manipulated.
That was terrible.
I think it was manipulated. As in they edited.
That is terrible for the economy.
I think they edited the photo. I think they edited the photo to enhance it. I think they, hello?
Hello?
Is this a serious call?
Yes,
We're getting a
Hood,
high
I
volume
just want to
of
say
people
I'm-
on the program tonight that are not being serious. Are you serious?
Actually, I'm concerned about you,
You're concerned.
about your safety.
Excuse me?
Yes. Because about Philip, he looks awfully similar to the Night Stalker, that serial killer.
Okay, someone just
Weird.
said that a second ago, but I looked at the photo and it says that the person that was a serial killer is not alive anymore. So that doesn't make any sense.
But it could be possible that he somehow is alive. I mean,
Are you deranged?
That guy.
Are you deranged?
That serial killer is.
Excuse me.
disturbing
Are you
of you.
deranged?
Chad.
He's not
Mr.
the
Hill.
Night
Chad.
Stalker. Have you killed anybody?
I'm not a Night Stalker.
Look at the camera and tell
Listen,
them.
what happened behind Chuck E. Cheese was not a murder.
Wait, Chuck E. Cheese. You brought that up again?
Well, the screwdriver, but that wasn't a murder.
You gave a kid a screwdriver?
No, they baked it into his pizza.
They baked a screwdriver into the young man's food?
That's as far as it went, but
Hold on a second.
That's as far as
I'm
it
going to
went.
ask you this one more time, Philip, and do not take this out of context. Did you put your screwdriver in the young man, the young kid?
I did nothing of the sort.
Did you stick your screwdriver into the young man? I'm going to ask you one more time.
He grabbed the screwdriver, and all he did was put it to the side.
Is there something you need to talk about? Is there something that's gone on in the past that you need?
The farthest he went is he grabbed the screwdriver and put it to the side.
Are you okay?
Mr.
Did someone
Hood,
touch you when you were a kid? I'm sorry. I don't mean to be rude, Philip.
I would not trust
Buddhist curse on me.
Philip, what are you talking about right now?
Philip is weird.
It is kind of weird, caller. I mean,
yes,
I was defending you just now. The more you talk, the more weird it gets. Like
Mr. Hood, I would not trust him. I am for your own safety.
Do you have an ID on you?
I would not trust him.
Do you have an ID on you?
I left it at Chuck E. Cheese.
Why did you talk about Chuck E. Cheese again?
It's that Chuck E. Cheese, it was the first place I went after the wildfire, and it's affected me positively. And I've been he accused me of a murder, and he's probably accusing me of the murder because of Chuck E. Cheese.
Did you touch any kids?
No, I didn't touch any kids, and I didn't commit a murder.
I know. I'm not saying that you. There's a lot of things that aren't adding up right now. I want to know where's the screwdriver right now?
The screwdriver?
Yeah, where's the screwdriver?
It wasn't a certain. We have hundreds of screwdrivers.
Well, is there one stuck in a kid?
No, there's no screwdriver stuck in a kid.
You can swear to Buddha.
I swear to Buddha.
There's no
And I
screwdrivers.
don't swear. I promise.
There is no screwdriver stuck in any children.
No. And if there is, it's because they wanted a screwdriver stuck in them.
What?
But it wasn't my fault.
What do you mean by that? Can you elaborate on that one?
If kids are passing around screwdrivers, that is not my fault.
Well, I'm not saying that's your fault. I'm just where are we getting this from? Where did this come from?
Hey, what's going on?
Hello?
Hello?
Yes, thank you for calling into the Buddhism hotline. I'm sorry we're having a little bit of a different conversation right now.
Yeah. No, I was there at the night of the whole Chuck E. Cheese incident.
Is this a joke call?
No, it's not.
There was no
I
one
the
around,
parent.
I assure you.
Is this a joke call?
No, I was the parent of the kid.
Is this serious? Are you actually telling me the truth, caller?
Yes, I am the kid.
You were
Yes,
saying
I'm the
you've
parent of the
seen
kid.
Philip at Chuck E. Cheese before. Is that what
He did not see. There was no one at that Chuck E. Cheese.
I'm a
It was
parent.
just me
I'm
with
a
a
parent.
personal slice of
He
pizza.
took that screwdriver into a pizza and gave it to him, my kid. So what's the dealio?
How do I know you're not trying to defame Philip right now?
He
Because
grabbed the screwdriver and put it to the side, and I had nothing to do with the screwdriver in the pizza.
Yeah, I grabbed
It
the
was another
screwdriver. It's a
coworker.
code word, Jonathan.
Philip, where is the screwdriver?
It's a code word. Jonathan, it's a code word for chomos.
Excuse me?
He's pretty much telling you guys he's a chomo. Pinning the screwdriver to the side. Come on now, it's a
What
code
does that
word.
mean? Are you saying he's a predator?
It's a code word.
What are you saying? Can you speak in
it's
pure
a code
English?
word
I'm not familiar with these terminologies. I'm a little bit older.
It's the code for child molestation.
I did nothing of the sort. Nothing of the sort.
Come on, dude. Put the screwdriver to the side. Come on, dude. think about it.
What is going on, Philip? What is going on? That's a second caller that's accused you of doing something like that.
Listen,
Where is this coming from? What happened at Chuck E. Cheese? What happened at Chuck E. Cheese?
That night at Chuck E. Cheese, we did.
You know what? This looks bad for me. You realize this looks bad for me right now.
A Buddhist ritual.
Do you realize this looks really bad on me right now? I'm sitting here right now being told that you diddled some kids. I don't know what they're saying is true, but I've been told accusations. Am I supposed to believe them? I don't know at this point.
There was
don't know.
children harmed.
You know, one thing that gets me going is the children. I want to protect the children. Phil,
If we did harm a child, we informed the FBI and or the Federal Bureau of Investigation.
I'm just feeling a little bit.
And we protected the economy.
I'm feeling a little bit uneasy right now from what.
But no kids were harmed.
Alert.
Unidentified long-haired Hawaiian man dressed as Chuck E. Cheese kidnapped a group of 5 children. Report any sightings to your local authorities.
What is he talking about, Philip? Philip, what is he talking about? How am I supposed to know if that's legitimate or not? Now I'm sitting here, it's awkward for me. I don't know whether you... Where's the screwdriver at? Where's the screwdriver at?
I was protecting children with the screwdriver. So I put it in the pizza. I will admit, I put it in the pizza, and he gave me back the screwdriver so that if anybody were to hurt these children, I would grab the screwdriver and I would hurt them back. But I did not hurt any of the kids with the screwdriver. It was for their protection.
I'm concerned right now.
Bless Buddha.
I'm a little bit concerned right now.
What an amazing day for science. Jonathon Hills has found a caveman frozen somewhere, defrosted him and made him a co-host on the Buddhism hotline.
That is not funny.
Fun fact, the caveman is still the more mentally developed of the two.
That is not funny. That's obviously some kind of diss on you. Which
I don't appreciate.
I don't know the facts behind everything that's being said right now, so I'm not going to sit here and act like, you're not a caveman. You're not a caveman.
I'm not a caveman, a serial killer.
You're not a caveman.
Or
you're not a caveman.
Or dead, or I don't. Maybe I do look weird. Maybe I do look weird.
Is that why they're saying you diddle?
Maybe that's why they're accusing me of all these things.
So
it all started with them saying I look weird.
It's a stereotype? You think they're stereotyping you based on your appearance?
Maybe it's racist. Maybe they don't like me for my Hawaiian skin.
Does the stories line up? That's what. Look, I was on your page, and then so many people then accusing you of so many consistent things that it's starting to play with my brain. I want to believe, Phil. I want to believe everything you're saying. But if there's a kid at Chuck E. Cheese that had a screwdriver pushed down him, I'm concerned.
Listen.
I don't want to be liable. I don't want to be liable.
What happened with the screwdriver was a coincidence. Screwdrivers grow legs sometimes. Screwdrivers do whatever they want. So how a screwdriver ended up there, I'm not sure. It just did. You can't accuse me. You can't accuse me all the time.
Okay, we can move on.
We're moving on from the screwdriver.
Okay, we'll move on.
And I didn't kill anybody. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Jonathan. I'm sorry, Jonathan.
No, please don't touch me.
I'm sorry.
Please don't touch me.
I'm sorry.
You're fine. Just don't touch me, please. There's a lot of things going on tonight, and I'm just a little.
I need you to feel comfortable. With me around.
I know. I'm trying to. But
Bless Buddha.
Did you donate that?
Jonathan,
that's
this
under your
is
name.
Philip,
That's
who
under
is
your
sitting
name.
next to you.
I'm very
Since I am
bored.
too ashamed to talk, I send this message instead. My name is not Philip. I am Richard Ramirez, the Night Stalker. I was brought back to life by my Lord Lucifer. I will get you too, John.
Jonathan. Do you know what that means? I'm innocent.
Is this a joke?
Jonathan, I'm innocent. The Night Stalker stole my name. That's where these accusations are coming from.
Wait, what?
The Night Stalker stole my name, and he's going around doing murders and crimes with my
So
name.
you're saying that you're being. Oh, someone's impersonating you.
Someone's impersonating me, and I'm getting all the backlash.
So this is all a big confusion. It's all misunderstanding.
That is the confusion.
This is all a big misunderstanding.
It was all just a big misunderstanding.
So you didn't do anything to the kids at Chuck E. Cheese.
No, it's the Night Stalker impersonating.
Then why did you mention the whole Chuck E. Cheese thing?
Well, the Night Stalker wasn't at Chuck E. Cheese.
This is getting really bizarre. But I want to believe you, Philip, and I'm going to give you the benefit of the doubt until I've been proven completely wrong on this. It's interesting, okay? It's really interesting. There's a lot of accusations flying around.
John?
It's a lot to handle. Hello?
Hey, John. Hey.
Hello?
Hey, buddy.
Yes, this is Jonathon Hills here with
Hey.
the Night
I just
Star
wanted
Philip.
to ask a question about the new co-host.
Yes,
I just wanted to ask a question about the new co-host.
Absolutely.
Do you think that he's really taking this whole program seriously? The guy is awful giggly, and he's pretty obsessed with Chuck E. Cheese. Don't you think that's a little
Am I on
strange
ketamine?
and non-Buddhism hotline
I have
related?
never done ketamine in my life, and I am not a homeless drug dealer.
Philip, he didn't say ketamine. Where did that come from? You're
thought-
pulling this out of your wazoo.
I thought he said
Nah, I said you're giggly and you're obsessed with Chuck E. Cheese. I don't know what you're on about, Chuck E. Cheese.
Listen, if you could find ketamine in Chuck E. Cheese,
What?
that is not a good reason to go to
What?
Chuck E. Cheese.
What are you talking
Yo, what?
I'm
What did
actually
ketamine
confused.
come into this?
I don't even know. I'm actually a little bit concerned for my safety. Look,
John,
caller, do you think
are
there's?
you sure you know what you're doing right now? Does
Yeah.
he wear Sonic the Hedgehog socks like Jimmy?
Why do you talk about Chuck E. Cheese so much?
But
Why
does
did you
he
bring
wear
up
them?
ketamine? Why did you bring up ketamine?
None of this is Buddhist. No, we are gonna. Can we pray? Jonathan, can I touch
Yeah. Let's pray. Let's go ahead and pray.
Okay, you can touch.
Can we pray, Jonathan?
Okay, yeah, we can pray. We can pray.
Yeah, let's pray. Let's go.
I would like you to lead the prayer.
Oh yeah.
Hold on. Hold on. Is your microphone on? Hold on. Talking to it.
Hello?
Yeah. Hey.
There was nothing going on at Chuck E. Cheese with any
but why do you talk
ketamine
about it
and
so
or
much?
screwdrivers. In the name of Buddha, we do pray.
Look,
and we
if you're
return to
gonna talk
Buddhism
about the drug
and
deal,
meditation.
if you're gonna talk about the drug deal, you can try to have better terms. Okay? We gotta stay hidden with this shit. We gotta stay low.
What is going on?
Okay?
What, do you know this man?
Look,
What is going?
I don't know. I don't know you.
Look,
Listen, I didn't do any drug deals.
Look,
Do you
we
know this
need to
man?
I
exploit
didn't
this
do a
bitch.
drug deal.
What
We
is
need to
going
exploit
on
this
right now?
hotline.
What is going
And
on
you're
right now?
fucking it up. You're fucking it up. I want my fucking money.
No. We don't.
What-
We still go by.
Chad, take that off the air right now. What is going on right now? You need to tell me what's going on.
It's that
This is getting out of hand.
The Night Stalker stole my identity, and he's committing crimes.
Why did you bring up ketamine? Do you know that man? He's selling drugs to that man willingly?
I simply
Is that your-
said. I simply said that ketamine is not a good
I'm about
reason.
to lose it. I'm about to lose it. Really stressful for me. I just came back to my program. You're putting me in a bad position right now because I don't know who to trust anymore. I don't know who to trust anymore. There's a lot of things going on. Who are you?
I'm not the Night
Bless
Stalker.
Buddha.
My name is Philip.
Hello, John.
And I am from
love
Hawaii.
your show. I am from downtown India. My name is Kapiv Rajor. I run a show called the PC Support Hotline with a man named Muresh Silhotra. I shoved a whole jar of curry up my ass and it feels really
Hang
good.
up that. Please take that off
Snack
right
in the
Chad.
ass, lol.
Chad.
Okay, we're going to continue this for 15 more minutes, and then we're just going to shut this whole thing down because for a lot of reasons, I'm starting to feel very uncomfortable. By the way, for a lot of different reasons. For a lot of different reasons. A lot of different reasons. And I really hope that you're telling me the truth. Everything you told me is the truth. Bless Buddha.
It's a Night Stalker.
Please follow the Buddha
Are they putting the curse on?
Hands off me. Hands off.
Turn off the music. They're possessing Jonathan. Chad. They're possessing Jonathan. Chad. They're gonna murder him. Chad.
It was my ears. It was my ears. Don't you understand? I was not being possessed. It was my ears.
I'm sorry.
Somebody donated a song to try to get me to hurt my ears.
I'm sorry.
That's what they were doing. Do you not hear?
Jonathan,
Are you deaf?
Jonathan, I
Philip,
apologize.
are you deaf?
I apologize.
You have a lot of things to apologize for because you talked about ketamine. What does ketamine have to do with Buddhism? What does ketamine have to do with Buddhism?
It's not. If the Night Stalker might be selling ketamine behind.
What does ketamine have to do
The
with
Night
Buddhism?
Stalker was never at Chuck E. Cheese. But ketamine is not a good reason to go to Chuck E. Cheese.
This is what?
Ketamine is simply not a good reason.
Bless Buddha. What is this?
Mr. Hills, I understand
Yes.
your doubts about these accusations, but something is weird about Philip, or the Night Stalker, I should say. He is most likely a servant of Lucifer and wants to hurt you. It can't be a coincidence that they look so similar. Be careful.
That has to be a joke. Who are you? Who are you?
I'm definitely not the Night Stalker. And you know what? I'm getting sick.
Why did they say you look like Lucifer?
I'm getting sick of all the accusations.
Why did they say you look like Lucifer?
They said I looked weird, and now they said I look like Lucifer?
Multiple people have said that you're a shady figure.
Listen, Jonathan, I
don't know where you're. What are you doing? What are you doing? What the hell is going? What is going on? Who are you?
The Night Stalker. I am the Night Stalker.
What are you talking about? What are you talking?
I am the Night Stalker.
Is this a joke? Are you joking right now?
I am the Night Stalker.
What is going on?
And I have the screwdriver.
What the hell is going on here?
I am the Night Stalker.
Chad, who is this guy? Chad, who is this guy? Chad,
I am the Night Stalker.
Chad, what is he doing on the ground? Chad, this has to be a sick joke. This has to be a sick joke.
The screwdriver.
This has to be a sick joke. What the Buddha?
I am the Night Stalker.
Are you lost your ever? Are you toying with? Oh, he's toying with me. Oh, you think I'm stupid? You're playing with me. Oh, you think you're playing with me?
Don't listen to me. I'm not the Night Stalker.
You're
I'm not.
toying.
Don't listen to me.
What the hell is your problem?
My house in Maui. It's burned down. I swear.
I want to show the viewers how pathetic this is.
I'm okay. I'm okay.
What are you doing? At first,
I'm okay.
You know, I'm starting to think.
I'm okay.
I'm starting to think that you're toying with me right now. That you think this is funny.
No, they're curses, Buddhist curses. I swear to you.
I'm starting to think that you're toying with me right now.
They're Buddhist curses.
No, you're telling me right now. Are you just playing a game? Is this funny to you? Did you come in here to waste my time? Did you come into my studio to play a game with me?
No.
Is this all funny SNL skit? You think this is a joke?
No.
You're laughing. You obviously think it's funny.
I'm not laughing. And I
You said you were the Night Stalker. Now you're just going with what they're saying. I'm starting to think this is all just a joke to you. I don't even think you're who they thought you were now. I'm starting to think you're just screwing with me.
No.
I think you're here to waste
Listen,
my time.
Jonathan, you
I
have
think
to
you're
stop,
just here to waste my time.
You have to stop accusing me.
You're playing into it.
Jonathan, you have
Was
to
that
stop.
your way of showing me that I'm stupid for believing
It
him?
wasn't my fault.
Was that your way of showing me that I'm stupid?
Jonathan, I got possessed by Lucifer. And that's where that's why that must have been
What
why
is going
Lucifer,
on?
That must have been why Lucifer. That must have been why Lucifer got brought up in the conversation, because I just got possessed. But it's not my fault, Jonathan. Lucifer can possess anybody. We need to pray, Jonathan. That's the only solution.
Who the hell are you?
My name is Philip.
Okay, Philip, you need to cut off the joke now.
Philip,
Philip,
Jonathan.
you need to cut off the jokes. Why are you toying with me?
Jonathan.
You think this is funny? You're giving them what they want.
Jonathan.
Is this a joke to you? You're not taking the show seriously now?
You have to understand.
When you walked in the studio, you were serious. What happened to the Philip I met 2 hours ago?
You have to understand. It's not my fault if I get possessed with their curses.
You're joking. There's no possession. You're joking.
I think the viewers are trying to bring us apart.
Then why don't you apologize for whatever you're doing right now with this whole character you're playing, this joke you're doing, and why don't you get back to what you were doing at the very beginning of the program and let us close out strong, Philip?
I will apologize.
Apologize now.
I am sorry that I got possessed.
That was embarrassing.
By
what you just did.
Lucifer.
That was embarrassing. You didn't get possessed. You're playing a joke. You're playing a joke.
It's not a joke, but I apologize. If Lucifer wishes to possess me, there's nothing I can do about it.
I don't think you were possessed. I don't think you were possessed. I think you're playing. And Philip, you need to get back to what you were doing at the very beginning of this program. You were serious. You were serious when we came into here. What is going on with the jokes? The jokes. You think it's funny?
They weren't.
Bless Buddha. Serious donation. Why don't you bow your head?
Throbbing cocks, getting sucked real deep. Cowboys
gonna
even
beat.
getting fucked in their sleep. Ram Ranch, it rocks. Cowboys
What is-
love big
Shot.
throbbing cocks.
Oh no. The rock music. No.
Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. What? Look what you guys did. You guys did this. You guys did this. You told me he was crazy so many times. Now he starts to believe he's crazy. Now he's playing the part. Now I got a crazy man in my studio. Then I'm dealing with a crazy man. You guys said it so many times now that he's starting to just go into. Are you lost your
okay.
ever-loving Buddhist mind?
I'm okay, Jonathan.
Have you lost your ever-loving Buddhist mind? Have you? Have you?
I apologize.
Also, your music is shit.
Excuse me? Look what you. Before we end the program tonight, Philip.
John.
Hello?
John.
Hello?
What's going on, John?
I'm dealing with a crazy man right now, to be completely frank.
I see that, man. Listen, I
don't even know what's going on anymore.
Listen, bro, I want to say something to you. The other week, I was actually worried about you, man.
You were worried for me?
I was. And I'm going to tell you, you got me good. But that was a good show you put on. I mean that genuinely.
What do you mean?
I don't know who this... What do you mean, what do I mean?
I'm not familiar.
You're not familiar? You don't remember? You rose from the dead on the seventh day? Is that what you're telling me?
I don't want to talk about the past.
Oh, my Buddha.
That's
Anyway,
that's
my
the
point
past.
is-
It's not now. I
Right.
don't. I'm not the Messiah. I've said I'm not the Messiah. I've said I'm not the Messiah.
Okay. Well, anyway, man, on a scale from 1 to 10, how would you rate this guy as your new co-host?
Well, I was
What
going to give him a
happened to
10.
Nathaniel?
I was going to give him a 10, and then he started doing all the antics at the end. He started acting like a creep.
I apologize.
What happened? We started off on good terms, Philip, and
Listen,
then
bro.
you plateaued. You turned into something you never were.
It was
Listen, bro, that
wildfires.
That didn't sound very sincere. Why are you sorry? Let's start with that.
I apologize for getting possessed by the devil.
You weren't possessed, though. That was all in your head.
No, I promise you I got possessed.
What are you talking
It
about?
was a Buddhist antichrist.
Caller, do you think he's serious right now? I don't think he's serious.
No, I don't think he's serious. I think he's BSing you, John.
You think he's BSing me? What's that mean?
I think he's BSing you hard.
Does that mean he's lying?
Yeah.
You're lying to me?
I'm not lying.
For lack of a better term, yes. I think he's lying.
Is this a game to you?
I think
Philip?
he's lying to all
Philip,
of
is
us.
this a game to you?
I assure you it's not a game.
You made me very
That didn't sound
uncomfortable.
very sincere
I said
either.
if I get possessed by Lucifer, there's nothing I can do.
What
about
are
it.
you talking about possession? You just started.
Why would you say his name on a religious program, bro?
Yeah, why are you saying that word? Say the L word. You could don't. Why are you laughing all of a sudden? Why is all
Yeah,
this
why are you
funny?
laughing,
to you?
bro? What are you laughing about?
What is so funny?
Listen, the problem is, I'm just not the best Buddhist I can be right now.
Yeah,
And I'm trying to find my way in Buddhism.
You're not just a Buddhist. You're not just a Buddhist. You're a co-host on the Buddhism Hotline.
Yeah, we have high expectations on this
a little
program.
more seriously.
That's right. You should be more
not
serious.
John, whatever his name is.
Philip, you should be way more serious. You start off serious, and then it's spiraled into this Chuck E. Cheese rabbit hole. What has happened to who you are, Philip? Who you came from? I believed in you, Philip. I believed in you. You're going to let me down like that in front of all the viewers, embarrass me on the program, start spazzing out like a 5-year-old on meth?
I apologize, Jonathan.
Yeah, you should apologize to me. You should apologize to every single viewer on the air right now. You should apologize to Buddha. You should apologize to Buddha.
And I promise this will never happen again.
How do I believe anything you're saying?
John.
Because I pray on
the
the name of Buddha.
All right.
Sorry, Carl, what did you say?
Listen, John. I just want to say one thing because I look, and I mean this genuinely. Okay. All games, all acts aside. All right. Listen. If you told me that I would call in and praise you for anything like a month ago, I would have called you insane. I'm not calling you crazy. I'm just saying I would have called you insane. That was actually a very entertaining show. I watched the whole thing, and that was a very entertaining show.
It was not meant to be entertaining.
No,
it was
it
not
was
meant to
supposed
be
to be
entertaining.
very spiritual and
it was something
educating.
I was going through, and it's something that I regret, and I apologize profusely for it. I'm not the Messiah.
John.
I'm not the
John,
Messiah.
Don't apologize.
I am
John,
not the
don't
Messiah.
apologize for that. Don't apologize for that. That was amazing. That actually was. That was great.
That wasn't my
It was
intention.
supposed to be spiritually
It was not
educating.
my
You should have
intention.
taken a piece of Buddha.
I am not the Messiah, and I regret what I did on that day. I regret what I did on that day.
The reason why I'm saying not to apologize for it is because it was actually great. Like, I saw you put some genuine thought into that.
There was no thought into it. I thought wrong. I was wrong about it. I thought I was the Messiah, caller.
John.
I'm sorry. I'm not going to. Look, I did something that was wrong. I should not be rewarded for it. I'm a new person now. I'm changed.
I've had a change
What
of heart
happened
to
that
leave
day,
Philly
and I'm not
alone.
entirely sure
All
what
he needs
happened
to
that
do
day,
is stop
is
looking
between
like
Jonathan
you just stole
and
him from the morgue.
the viewers.
He is not from a morgue. Okay? You know, he has issues, and I'm dealing with that right now, but he's not from a morgue. What is. Bless Buddha.
I'm Zaxton Revolution. Follow my Twitch live stream
Jonathan,
and
you
buy
okay?
my cup holders
Jonathan!
on eBay now
I'm
only
just-
$4.99
Jonathan!
Is it noises?
No!
I'm Zaxton Revolution. Follow my Twitch
Chad!
live stream and buy my cup
Chad!
holders on eBay now only $4.99.
Get that out of here!
Shipping.
Chad!
I'm Zaxton Revolution.
Please!
Follow my-
Chad, the sound! It's shrieking! Chad, if you don't stop, the whole Buddhist show, the whole Buddhist hotline, it's gonna be the end! Chad! No! Are you okay, Jonathan? Jonathan! No! Sounds like a tea kettle. They're not making tea, Jonathan. They're not making tea for us Buddhists. You're not gonna make tea for us.
I'm done. I'm done. I'm done.
Jonathan is done.
I'm done. You know, Philip, I don't know what's gone on to you, what happened. You start off on a very nice, very good course, and obviously it went down the hole.
Or I got possessed.
I don't believe what you're saying.
You have to believe me.
I don't.
In fact, it's even
believe you.
clinically possessed.
I don't believe
I'm
you,
gonna
Philip.
go see a nurse.
Philip, I do not believe anything you've told me in the past 30, 40 minutes. So you know what it is, Philip? Right now at this moment, I'm going to have Chad escort you out of the studio. Do you know why?
Because I have a screwdriver.
The hell are you talking about? You have a screwdriver. You have a screwdriver?
I got a screwdriver. I've had a screwdriver. Hey, don't touch me. Don't touch me. Get your hands off me.
hell are you doing, man? Put that down.
That's right, Jonathan.
Put that
I
down.
had a screwdriver the entire time.
Put that down right now,
I
man.
had a screwdriver the entire time. And I'm not afraid to use it. Now give me everything.
What?
Jonathan, I want your tie. And I want the green beans. And I want the book. You better give me the book, Jonathan.
Okay, this is not. By the way, this is not a clip-on tie. Just so you know.
Hey, move. You're coming with me.
Okay. Give me the tie.
You're coming with me. We're going to Chuck E. Cheese, all right?
What are you talking about?
Understand, Jonathan?
Is
We're
this a
going
joke?
to Chuck E. Cheese.
Tell me this is a joke.
Jonathan, we're going to Chuck E. Cheese.
Is this a joke?
You want the screwdriver?
Don't. No, I don't. I don't want it in me.
You want the screwdriver so bad?
I don't want it. Don't stick that in me, Philip. Philip, Chad, please call the police. I'm gonna move. I'm going to move. Okay, I'm gonna go. What do you want me to do? You want me to move? You want me to go? I'll go. What do you want me to do? Just don't hurt me. In the name of Buddha, don't hurt me. Don't do this. It's not worth it. Buddha loves you. Philip, Buddha loves you. Okay, I'll turn it off. Okay, I'm gonna do it right now.
Turn it off, Jonathan.
In fact, I'm gonna get the mouse and I'm gonna turn off the program right now.
We're going to Chuck E. Cheese right
Okay, we're going to Chuck E. Cheese. Okay.